All right, we should be good to go. Oh. Let's see this. Everyone here. Let's see, the mix it up is working, the stream is working. Dallas, thanks so much for the sub, by the way. Glad to have you in. You people in record redeeming first. Nice. Quentin here as well. And yeah, we're here resuming chapter 17. So I left yesterday in a bookmark because I had to go very abruptly. And speaking of leaving abruptly, for the rest of this chapter, I guess really for all this stream in chapter 17, I am going to be making a bunch of save states. Because there is a thunderstorm going outside, and I think the way that Citra does it, I'm playing on Citra. I think the way that Citra does it is, if you just, like, stop playing the game abruptly, then it doesn't save, right? So, I just want to make sure that, you know, we don't lose a crap ton of progress if at some point my power goes out. But, you know, enough ado. This is Emblem Conquest Lunatic. I'm Raisins. We should be having a good time. We'll make sure everything is good to go, and yeah, we're nice. Xander's doing the Hector chapter 15 strat. Yeah. I mean, so my goal right now is that basically there's a couple things going on. So Xander's over here. Mysteriously, the enemies aren't attacking me. It'd be crazy if they did. Like, if they did, then, like, Xander would just get all the EXP. But because Xander's not getting attacked, then instead I can just have people go over here and, like, just get kills to the wall. Whoever I want. That's crazy. And then for the moment, it's just, like, Camilla's kind of keeping these it's actually these 4 units at bay for the moment. But I actually realized I didn't even need, like, Inspiration and Demoiselle over here. Just for Demoiselle, there it is. Demoiselle and Inspiration. I actually didn't need these guys over here, providing minus damage taken to Xander. So he can actually just chill out here the entire time, right? Uninterruptible power supply. I save my work at least once per month now. Wait, seriously? How do those even work? Like, does it just have, like, a battery in it that it runs off of for a few minutes or whatever? How do those work? But, yeah, we'll just, like, be periodically making save states whenever I think to do it, basically. Nyx is awful, says Mir. What the heck? She's doing great. Look at her, man. If it weren't for Nyx, Saizo would be able to go here, and then this whole chapter would be wide open, man. SMH my head. But, yeah, so now that I've removed Felicia from the equation, and I think Gunter's rally defense is needed for Zero taking up here for the moment. Riker just has a mouse in the wheel running the power clearly. Yeah, exactly. Basically, big battery you can save and safely shut down in a blackout. Yeah, makes sense. You know, I'm sure, like, in a blackout, I would be like, you know, you have such and such many minutes to save your work and get out of here. Right? That makes sense, yeah. Maybe I ought to think about that sort of thing. Power supply is okay. It's actually just so freaking annoying to take the power supply, like, to really do anything with the power supply in the PC. There's, like, so many cables, and it's tucked away in, like, the most inaccessible location. It's, like, just such a pain in the butt. But if it's what I gotta do, then, you know, it's what I gotta do. But yeah. So now that I have that, it's really these units can kind of go and do whatever. Probably I want to pull Kaze, who's, like, my next unit to a good promotion benchmark. I just want to pull, like, Kaze up here. Maybe, like, put Baruka on this square. Have Kaze start just, like, firing at guys over the wall. As soon as I take out the Mechanist, it's actually just, like, completely over, right? So that's probably what I ought to do. It's going to take a couple turns, I guess. Like, maybe I can rally the defense and then just get moving. Makes sense to me. And just do that kind of thing. Then move here. She has high magic and practically nothing else. She's been okay for me so far. I won't lie. I mean, her speed is the same as her magic. I don't know. If she has high magic, she must therefore have high speed, right? Which it makes me miss when mages were actually good. Dang, it's separate from the PC. It looks like the Surf Stretcher. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That actually makes sense, yeah. I guess all the other stuff stays powered too, or do you only plug the PC into it, you know? There's a bunch of stuff that I have, like, plugged into my power strip, which are completely not... I guess, yeah, you would need the monitor. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. It wouldn't just be the power supply in the PC, because you literally also need the monitor. Yeah. Dang, I didn't know Mir was just a complete and utter Nyx hater, man. SMH my head. What did Nyx ever do to you? But yeah, probably just go up here. Put Baruka on this square. She is 28, 30. I guess I maybe do need something over here. Nyx's speed is pretty clearly your best personal stat. Her magic is only average for mages. Oh, for personal stats? I should take a look at the personal. How do I see her personal growths? Does Serena's Forest list personal, or does it list with base class? These growth rates are added to the class growth rates. Okay, gotcha. Is the thing it says up top. Exclusive Nyx. Magic 50, speed 50. I mean, surely if one's good, so is the other. Also, skill 35. Not that bad. How bad can it be? Also, no, Nick slander. Get out of here. The fact that you have history in doing speedruns makes a lot of sense for how fastly you flip through the characters. Oh, no. Yeah, I do get told sometimes my inputs are, like, kind of fast, but then, like, you know, I actually played the chapter and, like, it goes super slow. You can actually make Nicks pretty good. It's in a video on how to train your Nicks. Also, yeah, no Nick slander. Get out of here. Mages still top tier. There's the fact they have easy unrestricted 1-2. Yeah, they have 1-2. How bad can it be, right? Right? Is there anything else we left to do? Nah. This person is just going to be, like, there's just a total block here, total block here. So I can attack as many times as I want with Kaze. Sounds good to me. Maybe... How bad is this guy? There's, like, a fellow with a steel shuriken over yonder. I don't oppose -1 yet. It should be fine. Like, I should just be able to go here and get this kill over the wall. And once I get the kill over the wall, it should be, like, super, right? Raiden's more like ratings because it doesn't stop storming. Yeah, exactly. Her personal base speed is higher than her personal base magic, and her growth is the same. There's also something to be said for how much speed is fast and, or like how much speed you need to meet the speed benchmarks and how much magic you need for those. Like 3 houses mages, SCV mages, awakening mages. So far, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of experience in Fates, like all told, especially compared to my experience in 3 houses. But so far, combat mages in this game have seemed like significantly stronger than combat mages in 3 houses. Like substantially stronger. Even when I take into account magic arts in this game. SCV mages are carried by lack of red stat in the game. Still counts, right? Same with engage, arguably. I think the whole engage thing is like, and I think this is something that Septi said, is that high defense is correlated with high HP, but high resistance is not necessarily correlated with high HP. As a matter of fact, it usually isn't. People with high resistance typically have low HP. Maybe they're like a martial monk. I think like martial monks are the only enemies that had like higher resistance and also like decent HP. I think those are like the only enemies that had that kind of combination of stats. Base mages feel closer to Radiant Dawn mages, to be honest. These mages feel significantly more powerful than 3 houses mages. At least as far as combat goes. If you want to talk about supporting actions, like, you know, do they have access to, say, like, warp or rescue or physic or whatever, then that, I mean, that's a different conversation. If you want to say the 3 houses mages are better because of that, and you want to take that into consideration, I actually totally believe you. Base mages have speed, unlike Radiant Dawn. Martial monks don't even have good HP. It's kind of just Griffins, and those are Excalibur weak. I recall there being, like, some enemy type that had... not even, like, good HP. Like, just mid, right? And by the way, when I say mid, I don't mean bad. I mean mid, all right? Let's be clear. You know? They also have Breakthrough through Bondage Shield, yeah. Soren has a lower speed cap than Micaiah. I can't remember the last time either one mattered, really, though. As far as those go. Base mages are way better than Radiant Dawn mages. What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I've been, like, pretty satisfied with Radiant Dawn mages, though they're probably in the bottom half. 3 houses mages only drink energy drinks and tea. They can't stand pure water. Is that true? I haven't drank a lot of pure water. Okay, but enough of that. I mean, I've kind of, like, outlined the plan that I'm going to follow. And I do want to actually implement it. I'm pretty sure they're not going to attack, because for some reason these guys don't attack me, even though if they did, I think they'd be lethal. Kind of weird. Like, because they have a whole lot of Poison Strike, and so they could, like, Poison Strike and Grizzly Wound me down to 1. And then debuff my defense, and then this guy would, like, do damage to me, right? What is Perry's defense stat? 10. That's Perry's defense stat. That guy doesn't even have 34 speed cap. Does it matter? Yeah. Find me a single Radiant Dawn unit who uses combat magic as effectively as Camilla. Yeah, I was about to say. There's a couple really good units in here. So if this combat happens, I actually don't mind it. So I'm pretty sure I'm okay with removing the... Oh, what's it called? The rally defense from the equation. Just for a moment, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to reintroduce it once I am using this choke as opposed to this one. If I'm even going to use it. I guess I could. I could just, like, move up here. These guys don't have bows for some reason, right? I find most Fates mages rather lacking. Oh, crap. I should have actually moved away so that Kaze has access to Baruka dual strikes. I guess I can just wait another turn, actually. Yeah. Beef her up on Leo Magic's better than Camilla. Yeah. Orochi is a bad Micaiah. Orochi has significantly less access to utility than Micaiah does. Again, if that's what you're talking about. Boom! Right? There's freaking crit coming in here. What? Oh, also, you can just attack that square. Huh. This isn't quite working out as well as I thought it would. I could do this, I guess. And get a chip, and then am I at risk of dying to this era pit, right? Because you have 29, you have 26, there's 3 less, there's also 11 crit. I don't think I'm gonna die or something like that. I mean, it's gonna be like 13 plus, I don't think the dual strike is gonna do 16. Although I do suffer actually a defense debuff if I do this hit. So I think I actually probably shouldn't be doing this. I should probably just clear this out with Camilla. And then we'll move on. Right? Odin Slander, what is this? 2016. Missed my pawn. AP6 hit rate's leaking into chat. For a girl named Perry, you'd expect her to be better at blocking. Ooh, got her. Another thing I could do is I could actually just, like, move Camilla up here, right? Doesn't that work? Well, I mean, in theory it works, right? 725. I mean, again, we're not even gonna, like, go necessarily. Yeah, I think actually what I need to do is just, like, redo the rally, basically. You can Shuriken Gunter over the wall. But with the Kaze pair up, you don't get doubled or nothing. I guess, would you vacate so that he could attack? 26, that doesn't even kill. So, like, that's silly to even think about. But yeah. Probably looks like I need to actually just kill these guys with Camilla. Okay, so good idea. Then we go here. We go here, we rally. This is only in range of, like, 1 guy, right? So after the rally defense, it should be pretty easy, too. We can even, like, Bronze Axe to actually, like, literally get the kill, right? So... Actually, is that true? Because then they're going to come up and attack me. Yeah, okay. So... we just go here, we rally the defense. And then, yeah, there's not like there's going to be... Actually, I guess you could vacate attack. Is that true? I guess I should just do it from here. Right? And then pair Kaze in. Actually, no, that's not true. Kaze literally can't even pair in right now. I think I'll just sit, right? I mean, you literally don't do any damage to me, so you won't attack. The situation is actually completely stable if I just do it like this. But you can also, like, get Oni Chieftain and just be tanky instead of being fast. Odin Slander, Mikao Dado Oblige. Just as utility. This is probably going to be frail anyway. I just think you have to blindly take your word at face value. What's, like, what's the issue here? Zoran Conquest Chapter 10. Like, I haven't really heard anybody say anything outrageous, you know? Again, the mages I've seen so far are looking, like, significantly better than mages in many of the other games I've played. Bruh. What's bruhing? Why should we blindly trust your word that Odin is bad? That's a good point, actually. I consider Zoran no more trustworthy than anyone else. I mean, you literally haven't even, like, given them a chance, is the thing, though. It sounds like. Also, even if for some reason you just, like, have something against, like, listening to Zoran, you could at least, like, detach Zoran's name from the result and then examine the result. Is the result good? To be clear, I haven't seen, like, any of Zoran's stuff on Fates. So maybe actually it is just, like, totally awful. Right? Maybe it's all just completely dubious. The only debuff we're facing is like for what, minus strength or whatever. Yes, I think at this point, yeah, they're out of whatchamacallits. I cannot come up with a metric by which Orochi isn't better than Micaiah, honestly. I find her damage output, durability, ability to double utility, and availability all seem better to me. What's the utility? Nosferatu boat costs 4,000 gold. It makes the map way easier. Doran does have a problem with doing arcane setups that nobody would reasonably do usually, but he does plan for most of it. Can you like give an example? By the way, just because something is unobvious doesn't mean that, like, in my opinion at least, doesn't mean it's bad. If it's good, then it's good.
Glad that's over with.
I do try to make him work, but it almost always ends the same, Odin being unable to adequately fulfill any role. I was pretty unimpressed with Odin. By the way, huge level. Literally everything but HP and defense, I'll take it. Right? Golly, Camilla just keeps on getting better and better. What level is she now? Level 8? Nice. Easy. Capture is a pretty strong bit of utility. What's capture got to do with it? That's just Niles, right? Gee whiz raisins, how come your mom lets you have 3 wyverns? Do I have 3 wyverns? I think I only have 2. No, I do have 3. Ah, I couldn't count, yes. Oh, Orochi also is captured, gotcha. Common Camilla dub. I didn't realize we were still talking about Orochi. What's your opinion on Archer Mozu? Oh, this is a litmus test? No, Odd Panda. I feel like that's an unfair thing to say. Right? Oh, wow. I can't use Rally if everybody around me has been hit by the Rally. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't actually know that. It's literally illegal to use the Rally command if everybody around you has been hit by it already. Can I get my opinions ignored? I don't think Mozu is good. Capture is badly designed in every conceivable way. I think the question about Capture is whether or not it was strong, not about whether or not it was well or poorly designed. And maybe the fact that you think it's poorly designed means that you're just like never going to accept it one way or another. That's fine, but like you should still be able to think of those two concepts independently. Not technically a good litmus test since it has to do with the heart seal. I mean, first of all of you are like jumping to conclusions on what they think. It's like, how do you even know that that's like what they're gonna go? What if all of you guys saying Archer Mozu just completely sucks is like actually what they want to hear? You know? Like, what if Odd Panda's litmus test is like, if they hate Archer Mozu, then they must be intelligent and know what they're talking about. What if that's the standard? Okay, let's figure out how to best farm these guys, right? Because basically anybody with a ranged attack can do it. You know? It's like, how's this gonna work? Basically, we put a guy here, and then we dance with Azura, and then we leave. That does make it a bit hard to do dual strikes. Mizuki has unlocked a new form of farming. He can gain burr rank now. Yo, that's true. You can improve the burr rank on that. But the thing is, honestly, I do have actually a lot of pairings. There are some units who I would like to train up, right? Now, for some weird reason, I have a lot of units who I want to train up. And now, okay, maybe you guys can like help me figure out what's going on here. Because this is really strange to me. And maybe I just like misunderstand fates like fundamentally or something. But so I have a bunch of units who I would like to train, right? Like, for example, I have a, like, I have an unpromoted Kaze who still needs to marry his spouse, right? And, like, I have an unpromoted... And, see, I thought all these enemies being in range of Xander, they would just die to Xander on enemy phase, right? But why haven't they died to Xander on enemy phase? Like, pretty clearly, giving EXP to these units is better than giving all the EXP to Xander, so why haven't all of these units died to Xander on enemy phase? Like, shouldn't they have just attacked him and died? Right? Like, I have something that can counterattack. What's the problem? Why aren't they attacking Xander and just all dying and denying me the ability to train on my other units as opposed to only on Xander? Like, there must be something I'm fundamentally missing here. I don't really know. Like, why haven't any of them attacked Xander? It's really weird. It's a mystery, really. I actually just can't explain it. Wait, is this selected Lunatic mode? There's like 2 more guys there now. Oh, yeah, there's 2 more guys. The Conquest AI doesn't like doing 0 damage. No, Odd Panda, that can't be it, because every time someone brings up the 0 expected damage thing, they say that as like a downside to having high defense. But it's pretty clearly advantageous to me that instead of attacking Xander, they're not attacking and letting me choose who fights them. Right? Like, that's pretty clearly advantageous to me. So it can't be that. It literally can't be the enemies don't attack into 0 damage parameter. Right? When is it not a bad decision to make my support unit a bad melee unit? What's Mir even saying? I haven't even been keeping track of Mir's like line of thought, by the way. Jacob Paladin is worse than a dagger unit with actual defense for chapter 10. There's like this whole saga going on in the YouTube chat between Mir and Odd Panda. I'm actually going to give up following it, by the way. Clearly none of it's intended for me. Also, bro, a shelter bot's either occupied on wall duty or rally duty, so what is even a shelter dance? The enemies are also kind of dumb. They literally do damage. Yeah, they literally do damage, by the way. They literally do damage and debuff me and then kill me with a Silver Shuriken. That's crazy. Why don't they attack me? Like, it literally... I mean, unless the fact that enemies don't attack into 0 expected damage is advantageous to me, but that can't be it. Because everybody always presents that as being a disadvantage. Bro has shelter bots either occupied on wall duty or rally duty, so what even is a shelter dance? What is shelter dance? I mean, I'll show you my setup that I probably have in mind, right? Easy peasy, right? So we go here, let's block the thing, right? We do the attack, and then we shelter Baruka out, and then we dance, then we move Kaze out. And then we drop. I guess those guys gave up. Yeah, that'd be weird, though. Okay, the freaking... Does Kaze just have, like, no luck or something? Like, golly, his Sev sucks. I mean, bronze weapons exist, though, so... Man, oh, man. And to be clear, this is we shelter, and then we go down, and then we dance, and then we get out of here. Easy peasy. That's crazy that I can just train whoever I want. Let me go ahead and equip the bronze dagger before I just, like, make some silly attack. Right? Kaze's looks so turbo bad. This map has no time pressure. Yeah. That's my Baruka level in chapter 11, yeah. I just like attack a random guy. This thing isn't suddenly going to change like the enemy attacking status if I like kill some of these guys, right? No. 24 plus 4 is 28. Doesn't hit this guy. Yeah, it seems like nobody's actually... Well, no, because you lose your weapon rank bonus, right? Yeah, I don't think any of these guys actually will attack me. Very advantageous. They may shuffle slightly, but you're completely safe. Yeah, exactly. I must have met the benchmark. What's me do? I mean, 29, and then even against, like, the chivalry guys. Let's go ahead and get Kaze married to his spouse. 14 plus 7 is not 29. I may actually have to just wait several turns, though. This might actually be the time. Maybe I should have, like, Benny grab a javelin, and maybe he's the one who should be doing this to begin with, right? Rather than Kaze. But maybe after a couple Kaze levels, this will be completely improved. Also, he literally is probably going to get a level after this, and so probably I can just, like, be 18 and then just say, all right, that's enough, and then get out of there. Weapon triangle disadvantage makes you lose weapon rank bonus? Yeah. If Fate's Parrot comes back from the SIP dame, dual strikes should do 100% damage. Yeah, they need to buff attack stance. Attack stance feels like pretty clearly the weaker option in this game so far. I've really only ever entered attack stance when I was like, this chapter is giga easy, and I just want to like farm weapon rank or whatever, right? Anyways, let's do it like this, right? And then we shelter Baruka, and then we dance for Kaze. And probably Kaze actually has to like dip for this, to be frank. He's just going to be like so injured and debuffed that like if he tries this sort of thing again, he's going to get wrecked. So probably I need to back up and do like this thing except with Camilla and Benny for a moment. I need all the strength I can get. Well, why didn't you get any? I guess he got defense, actually. I'll take defense. See, that's why people like attack stance so much. All the chapters are giga easy, so the only goal left is the XP gain. Ah, makes sense. I almost hit the rally button. That would have been like really bad, by the way. You know, rally defense is actually harming me here. Yeah, and it's just de-pair these guys. Yeah, let's do like Benny and Camilla instead. Also, I could have just like rallied. No, I couldn't have rallied defense because the shelter part was actually needed for that whole entire operation, right? Also, she really should be dancing for Keaton. Let me make sure that the thing is blocked off. There we go. Could I always make Felicia pull out the rescue? That's true. I do have access to a rescue staff. Let me just prepare that. Right? But I have access to the option while still maintaining the position. There we go. Now I have access to that. In case of complete and dire emergency, right? I can break the glass. And you have both the parry lance and the javelin in your inventory? Yes, you do. Okay, easy peasy. No, actually, what if I just... Wait, I'm pretty sure if I have javelin, rally defense, and inspiration, then I just... add... Can you quick explain the marriage mechanic for this game? I've never played it. When units reach S support, which is just a level of support after A, then they have the opportunity to marry. That's basically what it is. You just have to earn a lot of support points. And the way that you earn support points is like fighting while adjacent, fighting while paired up, doing support actions, that kind of thing. And then I shelter Camilla. Easy peasy. What if I do it this way? Right? That way Camilla gets some axe rank. Actually, Camilla already has axe rank. I should be equipping a tome on Camilla so she gets tome rank, obviously. You talk to someone 4 times, then you just get married? Exactly. Was that HP strength defense, by the way? Or was that HP strength luck? I didn't actually catch that. Yeah, does Camilla have a tome? Okay, yeah, let's have her equip the tome, because she literally has capped axe strength right now, so there's actually just no benefit to her using the axe when she could be using the tome instead. And my defense did get debuffed, but, you know, kind of whatever. Oh, I should have transferred Camilla out. I guess it's going to take 2 turns anyway, since I have to vacate Azura's square. I skipped the turn, but I really should be just keeping an eye on, like, what's going on here. I'm pretty sure nothing bad is ever going to happen, but in the event that something does, I don't want to be, like, jump scared. I want to understand that something's happening and why it's happening. Right? I never find it not hilarious that no matter how hard Kaze works, his tier 1 strength cap ties Kagura's base strength. Yeah. His cap is literally Kagura's base. That's actually pretty funny. Easy hit. Oh my goodness, we take 2 from something. Let's just do this while we have the debuff on us still, right? Huge Benny EXP. I must never find a purpose for totems on Camilla after her joining chapter. Last chapter, they really went in. You know, because she had 1-2 range and doubled. And that's pretty good, having 1-2 range and doubling. I don't know if you agree or not, but in my opinion, having 1-2 range and doubling is good. Although here attacking only once is actually better because it means more weapon rank, right? You don't think out of the box, she can use it to sandbag and to not kill. That's true.
Thank you.
If you don't try it, it can be bad. First attempts that they have higher hit than the bolt axe and weapon triangle over green units with neutral and red. Oh, true. Could be dancing Keaton this whole time as well. How's the slather of ninjas going? There's been a few of them. Definitely feels like a very Farmville map, right? So far, right?
It's my turn.
Right. Any save staters? Oh, truing. Don't want to die in thunderstorm, boys. That would be unfortunate if we just lost in a thunderstorm. Can't you just use the hand axe if I wanted her to set up kills? What if the tome is more accurate? Surely that has advantages.
More risks.
Easy peasy Benny levels. Level 19. HP strength defense. Speaking of farm bills, reminded of the existence of Heyday yesterday from an ad. That game's still around. There's a game called Heyday. I've never heard of it. Is it like another farming simulator? Any weapon can be used to set up kills. Tomes have a lot of other uses like killing. Yo, true, actually. OMG, we're taking damage. 17 and then 17. Do we get our strength debuffed here? We do. That's crazy, boys. Don't believe this? You farm hay in that game? Ain't no way. Now, when her magic is mega low compared to her strength. I mean, it doesn't need to be high compared to her strength. It needs to be high compared to the enemy's resistance stat. That's the only relevance to whether or not, like that's the only way that her magic stat is relevant. Grizzly wound! Oh, she took grizzly wound! Oh, and Eric's forced to give skills to the units in the next game. No reclassing. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I don't think there's any game that does it like that, where having just the support gives you skills. It would be kind of neat, though. Is that true? I mean, like, besides passing skills down to children, I think that's different, though. Like, passing skills down to children seems like a very different interpretation of, like, supports give you skills than the other one. Where am I at? -2. Okay, sure. I mean, I literally don't die, right? So I guess, yeah, 4 by 3 is still 12. Or sorry, 7 by 3 is 21. Having sports lets you learn skill from other people is a feature in 3 Hopes. Oh, I see. Yo, what's up, Siddhis? Welcome in. Good to see you again, man. What if we just don't take the counter because Camilla hits the fiddle better?
We're safe now.
And then at level 20. Shelter. Sing. Then we go like that. Easy peasy. Death by Camilla's strength less capable of meeting benchmark than her magic, which she's on a wyvern. Currently raises Camilla has +10 strength over magic, but the enemies do have more than 20 HP, so magic is closer to the benchmark to 1 round KO. What's up, Brahma? You learn combat arts and magic, not skills. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, true. Because she can double with tomes, but she can't double with the hand axe, right? Here the hand axe is better than the tome, right? But also there's like weapon triangle stuff going on, right? I'm sure on some enemies, the tome is much better. Yeah, there's the big defense and res gap I brought up. I forgot Master Ninjas have resistance. Both Axe does have more might, but it do have hit and dash issues, which almost never happens because axes have more might than tomes. That's true. How much might does the Bolt Axe have? I actually can't remember. Also, this has more hit, right? Also, you have to buy it. Although I think I had to buy a Thimblebitter. I don't remember, actually. Benny... Yeah, let's get him to 20, and then let's figure out what I'm going to promote him to. I don't know yet. Voltax has 14 might. Only 2 less than the silver. That's actually a lot of might, to be fair. Like, I'm gonna be real, Mirror. If you just, like... If you just literally cannot see any use for tomes whatsoever on Camilla afterward, I think that's just, like, extremely unimaginative. Like, surely you could concoct a situation where, like, the tome is better than the Bolt Axe. Surely. And I understand that that's like a very pointed thing to say, but like, you've had an attitude in my chat all day. Like, oh, I can also just leave like that. I could be there to begin with. Who says I have to? Yeah. Nyx has one, so you brought one Thimble Birder for the Forge. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I did spend 2,000 gold on it. I can't remember if there was a sale or not. Camilla has 10 strength, more than magic at base. And currently, yeah. Like, I'm not even saying that, like, it's better than the other on average or more often than the other, because, like, I think that is a difficult statement to make. But to say that there's, like, literally no use, I think that's just, like, very unimaginative.
Let's see how this goes.
And then I think, like, any hit. Enemies aren't that threatening. The enemy Berserker and Axions exist. Tomes of Weapon Triangle control. That's true. They have Weapon Triangle. I think I need like one more Benny combat and then use 20. Makes sense to me. More tome rank, yes. And then what? Probably, I mean, it's just the two Master Ninjas. I don't really know how good Kaze is at those. We can see though, right? There's also Keaton. There's also actually Baruka. What if we got some levels on Baruka? It's actually crazy, by the way. I know it can just vacate with Camilla, so I'm not afraid of this at all. Bolt Axe is 14 might, Hand Axe is only 7. That shrinks the 10-point strength magic gap by 7. That Master turns into 8-point lead, taking the final difference to physical having 11 more attack. Well, I mean, this is still like... I mean, Bolt Axe isn't a tome, Septi. I do want to address the initial argument, which is that tomes weren't very good. Even if the Bolt Axe is very similar, it is literally not a tome, right? So I'll prefer to address that. Okay, we're level 20 now. I guess I'll just like grab a Master Seal. How many Master Seals do we have in Convoy, by the way? We have 1 left. Okay. Do we really only have 1 left? I thought we had more than that. Do we promote Benny or do we promote someone else? Although tomes aren't good at dual striking ninjas. Have you played New Mystery of the Emblem? You know, I'm just wondering for no reason. Yeah. Seems like a completely irrelevant question, but maybe. I don't know. Tomes aren't good at dual striking ninjas. I want a sandbag for more EXP and weapon rank Wronghouse. You know? Because it's advantageous to me that the enemies don't die very quickly. Which is really weird that, like, you know, they're near Xander. They should have died very quickly. There is a Master Seal on this map. Oh, yeah, there is. It's, I actually remember that now. Where is it? It's, like, over here somewhere? Oh, no, it's in one of the chests. I don't remember which one, but... We might as well get, what's her name? Or what's his name? Kaze? What does this look like right now? Right? Oh, golly, we're actually getting freaking owned, bro. Holy smokes. Be a bit careful. Bottom right chest? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you very much, Fernando. We'll promote Benny after we're done with this little group. And that should be, like, pretty chill, right? I know there's a couple zone-based reinforcements. Let me look them up just so I don't get, like, completely jump-scared. After reaching roughly 1/3 of the way into the map, yeah, so there's, like, a zone somewhere, and then it's, like, fellas from over here, right? I think 1, 2, 1, 2. From the southern border, from the northwest corner, from the southern border. Where's that? Here? Did they have this on WAD? Man, did they just have a photo? I know I've, like, whined about this before, but it's actually, like, so frustrating that it's all, like, verbal descriptions and it's no photos. I was about to say, surely you could just upload a photo, but I haven't uploaded a photo, so if it were so easy, I think I would have done it. But I didn't. Okay, they don't have Chapter 17 on WAD. Oh, well. Northwest is Cash and Southeast is Master Seal. Gotcha. Fair, the Bolt Axe is an axe. All I can say is that the Weapon Triangle is really strong. If we said that the Bolt Axe is more potent than physical axes, we kind of have to accept that a weapon with the same function but a different slot in Weapon Triangle is good against enemy with that section Weapon Triangle disadvantage. Yeah, it's like I'm saying. It's, you know, I don't think it's too difficult to derive that there must exist situations where using tomes is helpful. I don't think that's like a super difficult conclusion to reach. Okay, so what is it? It's like we kind of go here and then we put Baruka on the spot. And then what happens is we fight and then we vacate with Baruka and then Gunter picks up Kaze. That makes sense to me. Oops, hold on, Saizo moved. Okay, so it looks like we get to push into the north part of the map now. So let's just clean up this group one way or another, right? And then we push into this part of the map with Camilla. I think once Saizo gets up here, then we can like hit a Dragon Vein and seal them off, right? I think that should be pretty easy to do. Somebody reaches like the Dragon Veins do all of them all simultaneously, right? I think. So these ones won't necessarily be sealed off because we can just go this way, right? I don't really know if there's any kind of like big picture aggro that changes. I think any enemy that would have been aggroed on us, like, okay, every enemy has a legal path to reach us, so if there's an enemy that's aggro from a long distance, then they would have done that before the Dragon Vein. But in any case, so Saizo got let out of jail. Really just like hybrid classes that don't specialize in anything, and most units struggle to make both weapons work. I mean, you only need to make one or the other work, right? If you're in a hybrid class and you can make one of them work, well, then you just have the other as a bonus. Yeah, probably this is like rally here. Then he pairs into Camilla. Camilla goes here with the hand axe and just starts thumping these guys. I think Camilla's also a clear example of a hybrid unit who makes both work. Yeah, her magic has been like pretty potent so far. All things considered. There's actually like a lot of damage that we're facing. Pair up this way and just start getting in there with the hand axe. That makes sense to me. There is like grizzly wound stuff happening, but I mean, I have like 30 defense, right? Is there any enemy who can damage me past that? I guess after the debuff, then all of a sudden you can damage me. Yeah, like you can legally damage me with your attacks, right? This is Lake. Can they cross Lake? I don't know. But I do just want to like kind of get in here, you know? Having one way weaker better type is better for me than excelling in both, because it means sandbagging is way easier that way. Robin and Korn are the units I can think of that made weapons and magic work, and both are avatars. I mean, there just seems to be, Mir, I think there just seems to be some kind of like fundamental disconnect with what you did with Camilla and what like everybody else who's arguing with you has done with Camilla. Because it seems extremely obvious to everybody else that Camilla using tomes is, like, good in a non-zero number of situations. So there just must be, like, some extremely, like, big picture thing that you're completely missing. What am I doing here again? Mitsuki! Goes in. What the heck? And people called him Midzuki. Oh, you were also asking about the reinforcements, callback events area, that thing. I'm not gonna lie, Septi, the thing you gave me is actually like less useful than what I saw on Wiki and fussed about. Although I do appreciate that you're able to source it in the code. What I want is just like a picture. Like literally where's the zone and where do they spawn? I do appreciate you having gone through the effort to find that for me though. Is base Camilla far beyond base Ivy and Engage, or is that an unlike comparison? So far, I've been a lot more impressed by Camilla than Ivy. And I think Ivy's pretty good. Like, But Camilla has just been like a whole different level. Ivy does have the warp and rescue stabs, that's true. Ivy is also in a game where she can be warped. I use Hybrid Secret with Felicia Mom and Affiliate pair up. If you sent her to Wyvern Lord and trained Lance Rank to D, she could use Beast Killer in 19. And her slightly lower defense means most things would actually run to her, unlike Xander. Who's this her that we're talking about? Camilla or to... Or like Baruka? I mean, this like pretty clearly works, right? I'm not going to get like lunged or anything goofy. I'm not going to face more combats than I intend to actually fight. For some reason, even though they have enough poison strikes and whatnot to bring me down to 0, I don't think they're going to do it. But true. Camilla. Oh no, I missed the preps. This is like halfway through the map anyway, right? Camilla can be warped. A distance of 2 squares, an enemy with a movement stat and a square she wants to reach. Oh, true. You can use lunge. Yeah, I can also just like deposit, what's her name? Felicia there. Although probably Felicia going here is going to be better, right? I mean, I'm just kind of observing what's going on here. Actually, I kind of want the square bacon, so how about I just have, like, Mizuki get this and Mizuki get this. And by the way, once I kill this Master Ninja, then this Samurai is, or this Sword Master, rather, is completely, like, dealt with. Right? Camilla can warp an epic hero. She's the newest warp menace. Oh, no. She's a menace. Okay, with Steel Bow, we are guaranteed to kill. I kind of want to go here. Even though I, like, know in my mind that, the enemies mysteriously won't attack me, even though the enemies, like, choosing to attack me here would reduce Camilla down to 0, and I think this guy would have non-zero damage on her. Is that true? 26? No. Nobody can damage. Okay, so we're actually safe. Let's have Mizuki earn some burr rank, then. Right? Camilla good sounds like a meme, but last time she was good was probably 6 years ago. Ugh. Also, like, not in too big of a hurry, to be honest with you. Like, it'd actually be really cool if Mizuki, or if, I did just get all these kills this turn, but it's not even, like, necessary. Right? I can kind of do it however. Oh, they have identical hit rate here. This actually... Where's the dual club, man? I like this map. Yeah, this has some pretty chill so far. You know, nice little breather map, clearly.
Let's do this.
Let's go, Mizuki. Yeah, then we can just drop you off here. This doesn't look very good, though. I mean, 7-7-14. This is the silver shuriken guy, right? Let's just save that for later, right? Move everybody up. I guess I could just try this, right? What's the issue with trying this? I don't think there is one. Oh, by the way, if this Swordmaster decided to lunge me, which he is actually able to do, then I'm in a lot of trouble. Right? Interested in Paddleboarder's murder? Seems like a very strange thing to say out of the blue. I don't know if they lunge into 0 expected damage, though. Did they lunge into 0 expected damage? That's actually something I do legit want to know. I think it actually matters here. Lunge follows the same rules as debuffs. Oh, so they don't lunge into 0 expected damage if they get countered. That's convenient. How kind of them to put that parameter in the AI, that they don't attack or lunge or do all these other things into 0 expected damage. Actually extremely convenient. It's just Bronze Dagger debuff anyway. Also I get a Poison Strike, like actually not useless here. Defense -2. And then I do definitely do 22, right? I mean, this could put him down to 19, yeah. If it starts to fail, then I, like, literally need to kill this guy is the issue. But what I could always do is I could actually just transfer parry over to Mizuki and then just, like, stab with the javelin with the dual strike. What's the news now? So I just saw. Interesting. I wonder how much harder Conquest would be with, like, a 1 damage minimum. Probably not very, but it would prevent something like this. Yeah, like, there have been a lot of situations so far in this run where a 1 damage minimum would have, like, substantially made the game much harder. I said the enemy stacking to 0 would also accomplish that, but them doing that behavior and doing 1 damage. Yeah, like, if you're gonna change the behavior to make the enemies attacking to 0, it would be outright harder to put the minimum damage to 1, right? Like, either way, what you're really doing is you're thwarting that behavior where they don't attack into 0, right? Like, one way or another, you're just thwarting the behavior. And so, like, if you're already gonna do that, then you might as well also make them do 1 damage, right? We suffer the debuff and a hit. Okay, so this is actually kind of really bad. That's true. If we had inspiration down here, this would be a lot easier. But I think transferring parry over. Right? And then we do an attack stance. That makes sense here. Mizuki. We don't get a kill on Mizuki, but we get a kill on Xander. I actually think that's better, even. And 1 damage is an extremely significant amount of damage again with Poison Strike and Grizzly Wound. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I missed. Yeah. Let's move our units up. Probably we just get Kaze in this room somehow. Or not Kaze, Saizo in this room somehow. And then we seal him in there. Right? That makes sense to me. I don't really know how far Saizo goes. If, like, imagine the map has no enemies and I just let him move by himself. Is this Seize or is this defeat boss? It's defeat boss. Gotcha. They just make strats where you 1 round to ignore Poison and Grizzly. Probably creates an offensive meta. Yeah. Although those strategies are... Everything that's possible under that, like, idea is possible in the vanilla game, right? However, a decent set of things which are not possible in the vanilla game are not possible, right? Like, you're still able to do that. Get parry back to him. Yeah, you're going that way anyway. DPZ, and then what? I guess we could get a kill on Korin, actually. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Getting a kill that way. Boom! Hey, we double. Be more offensive meta, yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. Actually, let's see if we can't get Keaton in here somehow, right? That'd be sick. Imagine we just, like, got a kill with Keaton, you know? Then you're just getting more and more Lance rank, easy peasy. $27 and you have 26. Okay, so as long as you hit 45. Let's see if I can't get an attack stance in here. Especially one with Azura. That'd be sick. Right? Why Falco Korin? The talent kind of like rolled randomly, and I figure I might as well get rally speed to pass down to like Kana. Probably it's like get rally speed from level 5, and then go get Kana, and then continue with life as normal. That's kind of like my plan for those guys. Good plan, bad plan. Up to you. Let's just, like, do it this way. By the way, what even is the hit rate right now? 20, and I also don't even take that much damage. But I don't mind doing something like go here. Not attack. Run here, get danced. We could even Beast Rune. No, just kidding. Yeah, but once we get rally speed from that, we'll probably just go back to some other class. I don't know what other class, but some other class, right? I've definitely earned the 3 support points on the Camilla Benny pair. So I'm not like too attracted to continuing to use that a lot. I want to see what else I can get done with other units. Yeah, I just like, when I got to the decision of choosing Corrin's like second seal, I just like didn't have an idea in mind. I just didn't, there wasn't any class that I really wanted over any of the others. I was just like, whatever. Right, let me just get a class. Didn't think about it very hard. Maybe I should have, who knows? We can lunge, OMG. Has Septi seen the simplified UI showing support thing last time? I did show Septi that, actually. Oh, you could just see the supports using the simplified UI. Actually, this score is just worse, right? Because I was able to provide a whole bunch of stuff. Except for the air, I mean monk talent. What's the monk talent give? Not saying I don't think it gives anything. I just don't know what it gives. Like, I don't say that rhetorically. I'm genuinely curious. Besides, though, like, disables these traps, then moves on. I actually also don't know if I end up in the zone to proc the reinforcements. If I do, I guess I should probably think about it. To give you counter and Priestess, or Great Monk to meme. Wait, Priestess is what gives counter? I didn't know that. I didn't even have a freaking staff on Felicia. And Chad Renewal. Moni Chieftain. I should try to get Kaze up here, actually. You should try to get up to this chest. I think being here might have procced the reinforcements, we'll see. It was kind of hard for me to interpret where the zone was. Okay, this did proc reinforcements. But it looks like I can just go here, dance. Well, I say dance, actually. Probably should go here, dance from Nix's square. I'll find some way to deal with this. How hard can it be? Right? Actually, Camilla can stay, and then I think Xander can deal with this group. Right? I just run Xander to this square, and then we should be safe. I don't think Saizo attacks anybody. Isn't that true? Yeah, so if I just run Xander to Nix's square, we can do it. Renewal. That's actually a good skill. I was thinking about memes way harder. Renewal's good in this game. I hadn't thought too much about Renewal or whether or not it's good here, actually. Yeah, this square I chose is just worse, by the way. The lunging square. I, like, completely... And, like, that's my fault for lunging when I shouldn't have lunged, right? Like, I only lunge if I choose to. So I should have just thought harder about whether or not I actually wanted to lunge. These guys, like, don't deal damage to me, so I guess I should just, like, chip whoever I want to chip. The saws only debuff, whatchamacallit. Strength and magic, right? Yeah. And it was, like, 20% per turn. Oh, it's 30%. That's actually a lot. I could have gotten Leo and Nick's support. Dang, I should have thought about that. I guess these guys do have silver shurikens, so maybe I should, like, consider that a little bit when I'm deciding whether or not I want to, like, put units here and attack with them. Well, we can definitely, like, get a start on some of these guys, right? 0% HP at start of turn. Gotcha. Yeah, to me that sounds, like, not super good, but maybe it is good. Who knows? By the way, Inspiration and Demoiselle here is just, like, better than, yeah, and then I use Rally Defense on this side. Yeah, it makes sense to me. I mean, I have Weapon Triangle, so it's actually not really as bad as it looks, right? There's also things I can do, like I can, this attack where, actually I'm in range of the Master Ninja. Again, this next positioning is like, what if I had just done literally anything else, right? Yeah, just chill out for a bit. I don't think there's any reason to, like, get crazy. But depending on whether or not Saizo goes into the room, I may be sitting him in the wall. Functionally, it's just invulnerability for most of the game. The enemies really cannot manage 30% of your HP at a time. That makes sense, actually. Let's run up this way. I might as well be in position to deal damage to guys if I want. And again, I don't know what Saizo is going to choose to do. He has a concoction, actually. That's a lot. Wait, this guy's stats are kind of good. Maybe I should just let him, like, fight the enemies. Like, he has 40 HP as well. It's, like, not even that bad. Wait a minute. What are these skills? Immune status, prevents poison damage and status effects. What on earth? Wait, this guy owns. Why am I having my units do anything, man? I could just have Saizo kill the chapter. Oh, I guess these ninjas are coming at me one of these days. Oh, he does attack. Bad news.
That's it.
He is pretty strong. Yeah, he's looking kind of good so far, I won't lie. Does he benefit from my inspiration, by the way? Because I want EXP? You haven't thought about what I want, wrong. Saizo locking in. Yeah, no, look at him go. I should just let him do everything, right? I mean, this is like literally and totally free, right? And then none of these guys actually damage me. Actually, you do if I don't have the rally defense. Am I facing a defense debuff right now? Yeah, so it's currently 23, like for real 23. And then I do impose the weapon triangle. So it's 7 plus that is 26, and then -1, so it's 24. Okay, so you would attack me, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I also just deal with that. So, like, shouldn't be that bad. And like, if I miss EXP, I'll just get it next map, right? So, you know. We can get a kill with Xander. That seems okay, actually. Silver Shuriken and Silver Shuriken. These guys have 32 attack, by the way. It's actually a rather large amount of attack. Also, I can choose to let these guys do damage to me. Yeah, that seems fine, actually. Like, I can just let them do 1 by 1. Or 1 by 2, and then 5 by 2. Yeah, sure. 1 by 2 and then 5 by 2 is, like, totally fine. I wonder if the rally affects Saizo? Good question. If I removed Felicia from the equation, I think I would be able to see. Yeah, I could just let these guys attack me once each. And then I do 15 on the counter. And I face a debuff, but like stall. Actually, these guys have 28 attack. Would the debuff change anything there? If I killed this guy, it would be... Oh, no, it wouldn't, because I would literally kill this guy. Okay. Easy peasy then, right? Yeah, sure. If I miss, then what? Like, is there a big danger if I miss? Probably what I would do is I would, like, rally defense this way, and then I would, like, run you in here and try to get some hits. Like, I would try to kill you. Or I would rally defense here, and then I would have Nyx do the fighting. Because Nyx doesn't get doubled. As a matter of fact, she doubles on the counter. That's what I would do if I missed. And I did miss. Okay, I said that's what I would do. Is that actually true, though? Because think about it. What if I just sit? I think 1 by 2, and then it's 1 by 2 and then 5 by 2, right? So that's 12 coming at me, which puts me down to 24. And then I don't think this guy does 24, right? Or does this guy, for what it's worth. So I think it's actually fine. I don't need to, like, panic or anything. Although, if I were to, like, really try and get in there with Nyx. So this would be +3 defense, and then this would be +4 defense, and this is basically +9. So 3, 4, 2 is 9. It's actually quite a good bit of damage coming at me still, even though it's, like, 18 defense. 32 minus 18 is actually still a lot. She, like, kind of dies, low-key. Raisins, do you like bulky offense more than hyper offense? Feels like that. I mean, maybe I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. It's just 32 and 32. What if I can take it? No. I mean, again, like, what's the actual consequence? Xander isn't going to die, and then Saizo hits somebody, right? I think we'll be fine. Surely. Can I shelter? No, I can't. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I do have to think about these guys one of these days. I don't mind this Steel Shuriken coming up and attacking me. That's, like, completely okay. There's also, like, using Leo as opposed to using Nyx, because Nyx does double on the counter, but Leo just has more defense. Is that even true? Leo gets Demoiselle. He doesn't get the +3, but the difference is just more than that to begin with. So he goes to 21 with the Rally, and then he goes to 25 with the Inspiration and Demoiselle. Which I think is actually enough. I mean, you're not getting doubled, right? So surely you're fine. I guess maybe things get a bit weird with the stuff, but also, like, he gets EXP and he gets what's it called? Support points with Nyx. Let me give it a go. I can also get what's it called? Danced right now. That would help. That would help as well. We can just, like, hit here. It's, like, pretty accurate. I think so, right? How far can you go? Like, I'm pretty sure the two mechanists just don't go with that. What chapter does your Achacha Archer come from? Chapter 9, I think. That's where Mizuki comes from. The goat. Easy Emblem. Best unit, yeah. And yeah, this isn't enough to, I guess what it does do, the dance, is it makes it so that after the speed debuff, I don't get doubled. Right? Oompst, Mizuki. You know? It's going to be, what, 32, and then actually with Weapon Triangle, 33. So it's going to be 33 minus 25, so 8. And then the other one is going to be, like, 12. 8 and 12 is 20. And I don't get doubled ever, so we should be fine. Right? Looking pretty good here. We don't get doubled. Nobody gets lunged. We don't double any of them, but that's also okay. Also, no. They know how to vacate squares. I think the AI is intelligent enough to know how to vacate squares if they need to in order to attack. Did it head out all the best first map? See you around, Burma. It was good to have you in. Ooh, we can even just get in there with Corrin. Ooh, boom, boom, actually. No, this is kind of bad. Right? I think just chill with the parry lance. I mean, we literally have this sorted. I think why would I, like, introduce a chance of failure to the mix? And then Camilla's totally fine up here, right? Yeah, 23 defense. Completely okay. There's, like, no risk whatsoever. Let's just run these guys up here. Oh my god, they do 2 to me.
I can help. Let me help you. That was close.
Where's the actual camera? Camilla level, another one? Golly, Camilla's got 3 levels this map.
Oh?
Strength, magic, speed, and res. They're actually, like, really good. The Silver Shuriken debuff is just the defensive parameters, right? Speed, res, defense. Oh wow, they didn't know to vacate the square. They just want to debuff Xander. I think this setup as well. I guess maybe I could crit the guy. No, I'm not going to be attacked by the guy. Oh, they're coming at me through the bottom. Okay, I didn't actually expect that. Get in there, Saizo. Yes. Take him out. You breathed your last.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were coming at me through this way. I think Saizo's just going to carry on up here, though. Probably I should just... Okay, if I get inside this room, don't fellas spawn up here, though? I'm pretty sure guys spawn up here if I get inside this room. After reaching roughly 3/4 into the map. Columns 19 through 25, rows 1 through 8. Like, up here? Really? What's the other one? Columns 21 through 25. Wow, so even further. What? Rows 9 through 10? That's just like a lower zone. I guess like here? Am I misunderstanding the row and column nomenclature? Nobody expects Jinjo? Who's Jinjo? We choose the Bronze Axe here, and then maybe like Mizuki gets the kill on the Mechanist. That makes sense to me. Yeah, is that line actually shared? That's a good point. It's like that kill there, and then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Automaton. Oh, Automaton has 5 move. And then surely you just kill him, right? 132. Yeah. Check it out of here. Yeah, Camilla's EXP is like slowing down quite a bit, so probably should maybe think about what all I want her to do ever. I really do think like feels like going in here is going to spawn this reinforcement group. Ninja's thing from Banjo-Kazooie. That's all I know of them if I haven't played this game. Sidewinder with the raid. Thanks so much, man. Good to see you. How are you doing? We can use the bronze bow. Easy peasy. Have Kaze pair into Baruka. Wait a minute. Actually, have Kaze pair into Baruka and then run up and hit this guy. It doesn't seem like that bad. All told. Right? First of all, doing it this way isn't even bad. Right? We could get some EXP on Baruka, of all things. But also we could just do, like I've been doing the whole entire time. And just get some of this EXP, right? Oh, I guess we don't get Rose's Thorns. This is, like, fine, though, right? Iron Dagger, it's 15, and then plus whatever this guy does. Suffering a bit, got the Dawn Brigade back in part 3. The Brawn S, yeah. Accidentally let Ed wrath himself to death? Oh my goodness. How could you let that happen, man? I should have rallied Kaze's defense. I guess it's not too late. Right? I could de-pair, rally, dance. Go back in and then get in there, right? I could also just like, you know, do it normally, I guess. Like if I really need to, I can just pair into Corrin. Actually, isn't this pair into Corrin just better? Right? Like I can just do it this way. Pair Corrin and then Corrin goes over here and just stabs the guy. Yeah, that's like way better. I would just prefer to do that to begin with. Right? I wanted to do more than 1 damage to the bronze sword. The Calbold crit was enough to kill the tigers. Oh, nah.
You have my support.
Guess I did it right.
Tiger is pretty bad in part 3, unfortunately. Like, okay. I don't know.
You'll be all right.
Everything but strength. You know what? I'll take it. More speed. We do have speed boon Corrin, right? So, you know, he'd better. Like hubris and greed. Yeah, no. It's just Darkest Dungeon all over again. If I get a kill here somewhere, like imagine I just get this. Well, okay. Actually, you have to like really use your imagination apparently in order to make that come true. I guess I do it this way, right? Same for Z-Hark? Nah, Z-Hark owns in part 3. What are you talking about? A crit! No mercy! Huge,
Battle
bro.
is over.
But 3 to 6 other oops all bronze to not kill or defense stack Jill or void stack or go overboard in the other direction. Yeah. How's this look even? I mean, the silver shuriken is like low-key kind of nasty, but you know. If I get inspiration in there, doesn't that kill? 9 by 2, 17, yeah. I can get the kill. OMG. How's this look? Actually, do we have the forged fire, right? So if I go here and then switch and then use the forged fire, no, that doesn't actually work because I lose the inspiration. I guess like either way, I'm putting the inspiration in play, yeah. They're both frail and evade reliant. Doesn't work so well when the goos are accurate. I mean, is that true? Z-Hark's stats are like kind of really good. I remember having not too much difficulty, but I might have gotten some assistance from something, who knows. Oh, you have the blunder also as well. Yeah, surely I just go for the 9 by 2 with the Baruka pair up. Get some EXP on my boy Kaze. It is so true. Tigers have like 50 hit on both your sword masters. At base or with the supports? Because you need to use weapons like 90 hit before stats, if I recall correctly. Yeah, but like there's also the statement about his bulk, right? It's like, I can dance that square, right? Yeah, I can. Don't see it have better stats than Z-Hark. Clearly that means he's bad. Not actually true. Also, one of them is like level, oh, Brigadier just one-shots. Yeah, let's do that for Leo. If this fails, then it's 14 plus 26, 40. Yeah, they don't do 40 to me. With supports, these for Ed. I have the Nolan Z-Hark supports. Yeah. They had like 50 hit on your Edward, though, is what you're telling me? I remember being like not too bad, but I don't know. Maybe there was something I did that I just don't remember. It's actually been a very long time since I've played Radiant Dawn. Like, at all. I'll be real. Uses the concoction. What a genius. Where's he trying to go? He's trying to go towards these traps, right? So I think what I do is I stuff the squares up here, right? I do want the chest. Let's go ahead and get that. Because last time 0%. I think literally the last Radiant Dawn playthrough I did was the 0% Iron Man. Yeah. Is he trying to get to the traps up there, by the way? I should do something about these guys coming down at me here. Actually, he might actually try to go and attack the Master Ninja. I guess I could like go here and then depair south. Doom's Wall? What's Doom's Wall? $5,000 money. I mean, I guess I could have also just, like, saved it for later. I think there actually was, like, no reason to be rushing that objective. Actually, can I just grab the Master Seal already? We should probably do that. Having Benny in front may be disadvantageous, but let's just go ahead and grab the Master Seal. Alright, what do we want to be? Great Knight or General? I mean, both of them seem to have, like, more than enough defense to survive stuff. This is including the pair up, right? And it's including the defense +2. There's no, like, tonic or anything. Both of them seem to have, like, plenty of defense for the immediate needs. Doom's Wall is a boss in Secret of Mana. Great. I didn't want to just Earth Affinity cheese the game again. Oh, okay. Great Knight does get roughed in Chapter 19. I'll just switch, right? Surely. Skirt Ball, General, Benny. I was thinking about General. Actually, I'm kind of low on Heart Seals, yeah. So I can't really say I'll just switch, right? Like, that's actually not even necessarily true. Dark General. Also, don't use Benny for Wary Fighter wall memes. That's what I did the first time, the one I did hard mode, yeah. I used a lot of, like, Wary Fighter Benny. Meow, what's up, Cap? When do you learn Wary Fighter? Is it 5 or 15? I'm not really attracted to Wary Fighter that much now. It's kind of whatever for me. Five General. Oh, you learn it at 5? Okay. So Marley, that will be inconvenient. By the way, Camilla's sprite is completely frozen. Don't they usually have, like, a little idle animation where they do, like, the running? General 5, 15 is Pavis. What's up to Shim, by the way? Good to see you. Yeah, Camilla's thing isn't, like, moving at all. I guess while you're here in this promotion menu, the other sprite doesn't move. Yeah, I mean, given that Great Knight is getting a bit roughed up in 19, I could probably see General. I mean, the 2 move is a pretty big difference. Also, like, the additional weapon types. The speed is kind of whatever, right? Which has a better pair up? Great Knight is 3-3, I think. Because a lot of what he's going to be doing, frankly, is just being paired to Camilla. That's a lot of his life right now. Let me see how the pair up changes. Surely something more defense lopsided is going to be better, right? Great Knight is 2-4, General is 3-5. Wait, it's just better? Oh, well, Great Knight is also 1 move. The move could be really good. For Benny on Great Knight or for Camilla when paired? That's a pretty big difference. Another advantage to Great Knight is I literally get moved next turn, and it looks like I'm going to be moving down to engage some ninjas next turn. Right? But yeah, the move from Great Knight could be pretty good. Camilla's not putting in a ton of work carrying Camilla, Benny, and his armor, and the horse for Cam. For Cam? Oh, for Camilla. Okay, I was like, who the heck is Cam? There we go. Yeah, we could carry armor and a horse and a Camilla and a Benny, right? Yeah, General is 3 strength, 5 defense. Yeah, on top of what he gets from the support. Great Knight, in your opinion, as opposed to General? I don't think so. I mean, the skills are both pretty bad at level 5, right? It's just kind of whatever either way. There's not some, like, way higher defense threshold that need to hit, like, sometime soon, is there? I don't think so. It's like randomly out of nowhere. Like 29 is plenty for the remainder of this chapter. What about in the next map? Also, is there any, like... There's a hammer, I guess that's gonna get me either way. Armor's Lair. There is a Beast Killer Paladin. OMG. There's a Beast Killer Paladin with elbow room, boys. We gotta be general to not get hit by the Beast Killer Paladin. Though this with a pun license, what's happening? I mean, Great Knight giving +1 move to Camille is, like, pretty good, all told, right? I think I'll go Great Knight. Skills are, like, kind of inconvenient either way. It's, like, pretty whatever. Yo, I get 3 speed. Stats are so much better in general, though, aside from the move. Like, the general stats are just so ridiculously good. But is he a Great Knight or just a general problem? Ooh! Yeah, which is he? Is he good in general? Here's the other thing: is what if I'm just a believer in general, Benny? You know, what if we're believers? You ever thought about that? That's a big difference. What if we do general because we know? We know that general is good. This will be the general Benny playthrough, right? Like, imagine promoting Benny to Great Knight. Come on, who does that? Like, literally, who promotes Benny to Great Knight? Get out of here. Obviously general, right? Where is he on the map? He's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually move to attack the Master Ninja as a general next turn, by the way. He can make it to the Master Ninja in general. Clearly, this means he goes general for now, right? I'm doing general. I just want more defense. They do just throw that yellow Master Seal up in the air, huh? Do those seals have different colors when they, like, throw them up in the air?
I'll do my best.
I guess Kaze's promotion gets a bit delayed. Defense, yes. Look at that, 31. Golly, man. Barnsworth, thanks so much for the follow, hey. And I actually need to leave these guys here because I just want to be able to trap Saizo in the room, like, cleanly, you know? It's just something I want to do. Really, like, there was no reason for me to have, like, dove in on the chest so aggressively, right? You're expecting too much from Fate's visual effects? Well, like, no. Like, whether or not I'm expecting too much or too little has nothing to do with whether or not it does it. It does it if it does it, right? OMG, what's up, Rise Barlencia? Let's just leave it here. Actually, he can freely move. There's just nowhere useful he can move. Here they come. Okay, so Saizo does go down here to attack. Saizo being a pretty big help right now, all things considered. 0! Wow. Right, he takes nothing. Boom! You go back down here. I guess Saizo is going to do the thing again, right? But, you know. So, Saizo starts attacking over the wall. Doesn't sound like that big of an issue. Can I cast a heal staff on him? Yes, I can. Look at that. Yeah, get in there, Benny. Boom. Wait, hold on. Steel Lance, much better. Okay, it's like the same. Whatever. Green unit not being a hindrance? That's right. Look at him go. Holy smokes. Actually, once he gets down here, where is he going to go after that? Blocker opens certain pads in the cavern. If I click it now, does this guy, like, go on top of the pillar? And he can just go wherever? This game's green units have been okay so far. I haven't really seen very many. In the grand scheme of things, these have been, like, pretty okay green units. I was thinking the other day, it's like, which game on average has the best green units? I was thinking 3 houses. I can't really think of any green units in 3 houses that are, like, super incompetent or anything. They're all, like, pretty decent. Even when they do things that are silly, they, like, have the stats to back them up. They either don't do silly things, or they have, like, stats, right? It's, like, basically the 2 states of green units in 3 houses.
This will be trouble.
Huge kill from Benny. The first of many. Except Rodrigue using Aura? No, that's good. Rodrigue using Aura is good, right? Gerald manhandling the monsters on that one map always makes me laugh. Yeah, yeah. He attacks from a distance. He, like, thumps them for a crap ton of damage, too, right? Pretty good to me. How about it's like rallying the defense here, putting some kind of pair up on you, and then just like running in and starting to kill ninjas. How bad is that anyway? There's actually a lot of poison strike. Maybe it's not that good. You do have a silver shuriken as well. That's actually a pretty nasty debuff. I should maybe be a bit wary. The thing is, if I go here, then I'm just going to pack around, and then Saizo is going to come up, deliver a chip on one guy, and then everyone else just gets to go, right? So I think that's just really what I want to do. Just go here, chill out for a bit, right? Nobody does any damage to me. I mean, I guess they poison strike and grizzly wound me to death, but they apparently don't see that because they say, oh, I shouldn't be attacking. It's a 0 expected damage. If I suffer the -4, I can actually do this javelin attack freely and then put Felicia here to provide Demoiselle and Strategist. I can actually do this first, as a matter of fact, right? It's not like any of these guys have pass. There's some Vantage. Wow, a guy has Vantage. Maybe they would wreck. Maybe that would wreck me one day. I don't know. How does she have Lock Touch? Flavor, I guess. This is actually pretty cool. Everybody has Lock Touch. Yeah, now even with the Silver Shuriken debuff and the loss of everything, like, this should be fine. Right? Like, this is technically +6 damage coming from him because he's no longer at full, so I lose Chivalry, and I get a -4 defense debuff, but... Actually, even then, because I have the 29 from everything, from Demoiselle, Strategist. But yeah, that's actually pretty fun. Everybody else can just move down into position. Dance here. Why not? You get a Javelin hit. You go capture if you want to Shrine Maiden for Bradley Luck, and she has Lock Touch as well. Oh, true, yeah. Niles died, though, so... You can't do any capture plays like that. Oh, I double hit the buttons. I mean, if I do this, then the only thing that happens is Saizo just gets the kill, right? Does he already get the kill? No, he doesn't. Gets the chip. Yo, broke! Oh no! I guess let's, like, separate, though. That way we can have our choice of what to do. Yeah, somehow they didn't see that, like, if they attack me, they just freaking win. Oh, I guess you get the kill on the Master Ninja anyway, huh? So now this is an exercise in getting kills with Keaton. East Stone is actually really good here. Holy smoke. You can get a kill here and then dance and then get another kill. That actually seems pretty good. Let's just get in there. I don't really know where Saizo is going to choose to go next. We'll have to see. Right. Too bad. We got doubled, guy. Oh my god, Xander is so slow. We got doubled. Xander is so slow. What a weakness. That's right, men have Lock Touch so that she can negate Caltrops damage. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, maybe they just gave every enemy Caltrops so we didn't, or Lock Touch, so that they don't get wrecked by their own traps. That could make sense, actually. Or Keaton EXP. But heck is my Kaze EXP going anyway? Am I getting any more of that? I guess I could get some EXP here. I mean, seemed to hurt. Also, Corrin just like his one-rounding guys. Like, okay. Like, chill out, bro. Yeah, let's do it. Decent Corrin EXP, how bad can it be?
I'll kill you.
Right. Why are we in this perspective? There must be some button I'm hitting during combat that like changes the perspective without me knowing it. Keats and Camilla. Just take out the Shrine Maiden, right? Actually, no. Again, I don't actually know where Saizo's gonna go. Does he go to north to this Caltrop pile next? Is that where he goes? Camilla Corrin seems to... Oh, I should have been giving the support to, or the EXP to Keaton. Oh well. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, just run Azura up here next time so that he gets the support. Okay, and then where are you going to go? If you are going up north here, which is, I believe, where you're going, then you'll make it there in 2 turns. Imagine you weren't. Imagine you're trying to go to, like, this one over here. Then I think I would want to, like, gum up the squares. To make this, like, less attractive to you. I guess you could still choose to go here. Let's just, like, spawn some guys. Oh, you do go that way to kill the Shrine Maiden anyway. Oh, well. Get in there, Saizo. Like, bleh. Yeah, now where do you go? What's next on the agenda, Saizo? Let us know. I'm kind of curious, actually. Where is he choosing to go? What if we just get in here? I mean, we have freaking Xander, right? I mean, how hard can it be? Just, like, get in there and start, like, thumping people. Does he have a set pattern of where he chooses to go? Like, now that there's no enemy in range, what will he choose? I guess for a moment he went, down here, right? Because if he chooses to go this way, like, let's say he chooses to go down to this square, right? How inconvenient is that? Probably not very inconvenient. Like, let's just say I put Xander here. Just so that I have units in position already in case he chooses to go this way. Let's bring everyone else down this way. I have a feeling he wants to go north to these Caltrops. Like, just a hunch. I can't explain it. Saizo likes activating Caltrops. Yes, but in which order? Does he have a fixed order of Caltrops files that he likes to hit, or does he just go to the nearest one? That's the big question, right? Well, deactivate? Yeah. Oh my goodness, lunge. They're gonna lunge me. Actually, hold on. This guy does damage, right? He has life or death. Life and death, rather. So he does 39, and I have 30. Okay, should be easy. Oh, I guess I could get hit down by Grizzly Wounds and Poison Strike a bunch. I should be careful. I can't just go here. They're gonna attack me for their Grizzly Wounds and whatnot. Dual Katana actually inverts weapon advantage and doubles its effects. S is +2, right? So he's going to have 31 versus my 30. Ah, but then -2. I mean, surely this should be fine. I can get a javelin from here, right? There's no shelter happening either. There's like no way to actually heal this guy right now. If I move this way, then there at least won't be enemies. Really would be fine. Let me save for the storm and also because it's a silly move, right? Was there not a Radiant Dawn draft race coming up? There is a Radiant Dawn draft race coming up. Camilla or Felicia could have even gone here for better odds. Life and death guy, OMG. With my memory playing tricks on me. No. There is. You get doubled now? 2x1 from the dual katana, OMG. I actually have like extremely low hit, though. I don't know if this is in such a way that... Oh, there is lunge. Okay. Is there lunge here? We're about to find out, I guess. Duelist blow, that too. Okay, no lunge. Saito is going this way, though. So we're getting in there.
Naturally.
I was also behind the streamer, and that's fine. Happens, right? Do I have the dual club in convoy? I do. So Camilla could pull that bad boy out. Just start swinging. Yeah, looks like we're in the zone now. So. Not really much of a point to trying to trap Saizo and then, like, farm the map. We have a couple guys who still need EXP. There are these Master Ninjas, Steel Shuriken. If I pull out the dual club, I do need to make sure that I then afterward switch back. Sazo's unique kill dialogue with Katara, not just a boss combo. It's something I feel is kind of rare in FE. Oh, yeah, unique kill dialogue. That's actually funny. I do really want to get Kaze down to the Master Seal chest. Or the heart. Is this a heart seal or a Master Seal? I actually can't remember. I'm able to buy Master Seals, actually, so maybe it's not, like, actually that's important of a deal. Get kind of wrecked here. Wait, so dual katana inverts weapon triangle and doubles its effect. So if I use a dual club on it, what happens? Master. The doubled weapon triangle effect gets canceled. And it just turns back into regular. Well then, but who has the advantage? Yeah, that's what I always thought. I always thought, like, you know, if you use a Lance Reaver against a Sword Reaver or something, it's like... that should be giga bad, right? But it all cancels out, apparently. That's actually pretty, it's actually pretty cringe, yeah. Try it now. Well, I want to make sure that this attack is acceptable to begin with before I do such, right? Pulling the dual club out blocks my action, right? Oh, there was no duelist blow, by the way. It was just the lunge. Probably something like rally here into Camilla lunge, one way or another, right? Do I have like a steel axe, a forged steel axe somewhere? I think I do. It's over here. Dual Katana is just a really potent avoid source. Oh, does it also just give plus avoid as well? Oh, no. I mean, what I could do is I could grab the Stillax and then pair into Camilla, and then Camilla could just use the Forged Steel, right? If I need the, and then lunge. If I need the plus hit, it turns out, then I just do it. Otherwise, I mean, going from 7 to what? This? I also think I have a silver in the convoy. But I literally do just have a silver in the convoy. Plus 40 from weapon triangles a lot. Ah, I see. But there's also minus 40 is what he suffers. I mean, surely I just use the silver X that I purchased, right? Don't I have one? Yes, there's the silver X. 16 with 70 hit. There should be plenty, right? I mean, for one, the hand axe literally has the same hit. So yeah. I think it's pair Benny into Camilla. Camilla goes over here, grabs the silver axe, goes in, kills the guy with lunge. We could rally the defense too, in order to make sure that it works, right? And then it's probably going to be something like Xander here trades her to the hand axe and then kills the guy. He only suffers minus 30. You don't have any berserkers. Oh, I see. Oh, right. My weapon triangle is this much. I remember now. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for that. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let me take the... Do I want to take the steel axe anyway? Gunter having the steel axe is actually kind of pretty good. Let's just take it anyway. Camilla having it seems good too. Now to be clear, this is my performance with the... Oh. I can still convoy after trading, right? So I can grab the steel axe, and if that is unacceptable... Oh, I should, before I do that, I should maybe try to heal. I don't actually have a heal on anybody right now. Actually, I said I should try to heal as though it's just obvious, but is it actually true? Yeah, I just forgot to take all my stabs out. Again, if I go from bronze to the forged steel, then I go from 28 to... Bronze is 8, and the forged steel is 14, so I get plus 6. Yeah, plus 6 does just kill. So I can do that with a lunge. That makes sense to me. %99 hit rate, huh? Triggering vow of friendship for Silas in the afterlife? Yeah, exactly.
I can help.
Right? How much XP do we get for a promoted kill? 13, not too bad. Go us. How's the Steel Lance hit rate compared to Parry Lance, by the way? 75? It's all 75. Everywhere you look is just 75 hit. That's apparently the lesson here. What's this 12 by 2 now? I guess I don't have the defense rally anymore. Xander cannot use the steel lance. Oh, he literally cannot. Yeah, true. I should have grabbed the wrong lance while I was there. I mean, this is actually like a fair amount of damage to take. You know, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, Cavalier. I guess what I could do is I could run back, like grab a vuln from somebody, I guess. Who has a vulnerary? I know Kaze does, actually. There we go. So Kaze has a vulnerary. So I could run back, grab a vulnerary, get healed. Maybe there's, like, even another way to get a lance. I guess I could just, like, literally give it to him with Corrin, right? Which, by the way, allows me to move Felicia here for strategist on Felicia. Or on Camilla. And I do need to remember to trade her to the hand axe as well. If I switch to the lance, then I do actually get attacked by a bunch of fellas. So I actually need a very accurate one. That reminds me of the deal, TM. I'm curious of your opinion on the hypothetical. If at the end of chapter 16 you're offered a deal discarding Xander's Siegfried, and in exchange his personal sword axe lance swap will be set to A rank, would you take the deal? My perspective on the later parts of fates, I feel like is a bit incomplete for me to make a very confident decision on that. My current intuition is that no, I wouldn't take the deal. That's my current Sword Axe Lance. I guess he gets Axe as well. Like, my gut instinct is that I wouldn't. But again, I also just don't really feel very confident in my... I think if I had more context for like what the late game on Lunatic looks like, then maybe I would be able to answer that. But at the moment, it's kind of hard for me to be confident. I gotta pee, by the way. I'll be right back. Without Siegfried, he kind of becomes Silas, no? Not a bad thing to become, he loses the wall niche. He has considerably higher stats than Silas. And if he has no Siegfried due to the deal, considerably higher weapon ranks too. I mean, it went with irrelevant either way. He's a sorcerer. Actual best response. Siegfried helps in sword. Yeah. So pick Siegfried for sorcerer. Yeah. While that was away, I was thinking about what exactly I wanted to do here in order to make sure I got through this turn. 25 defense is actually really not that much, all told. But it happens to be exactly enough for these guys, right? So I think as what I do is, this is 91 hit. So if I attack stance, I should be better. So I think what I want to do is I want to go here, drop off parry somewhere, somehow, right? Use a vulnerary or a concoction, either one. I have to try Sorcerer Xander someday. I didn't know on my hard mode playthrough I did Dark Knight. I don't know which one's better, Sorcerer or Dark Knight, but I was pretty attracted to Dark Knight. Maybe part of it was that I had the horse, right? Oh, the Parapet's +2, huh? So go down to 24 defense, and then with the chivalry, that's actually enough to not get attacked by anybody, because for some reason enemies don't attack into 0 expected damage, even though it would be massively inconvenient to me right now if they did. But in any case, I go here, I drop parry off somewhere. Having me use a vulnerary or a concoction. What do I have access to? I do have access to a concoction, so I'll probably just use a concoction. Fun fact, Dark Knight has better physical stats than Paladin. Is that true? I had better see, outright better, strength, speed, and defense. This had better be outright better. How does he get it? Via marriage? Or I think his heart seal is Wyvern, right? Dark Knight and Paladin. Strength is the same. Speed is worse. Defense is better. I don't know. Maybe you're only counting strength, defense, HP. You're not counting speed. But I think I go over here, I grab a concoction. I use a vulnerary on a U, or actually probably just mend staff even. Yeah, I think I'll just take some stabs out of convoy here. Trade the Vuln over to Gunter, take the Vuln, grab some stabs from convoy, put them on myself and Felicia. Heal Xander after he gets stanced. Friendship with Leo. Oh, that too. Or via marriage. I think I actually got it via marriage. I think I had to marry Nyx. Counted speed that wouldn't work for my statement? Yeah. Oh, also, I actually have Rose's Thorns providing me with -1 damage taken even. Yeah, and then hopefully between the boosts to skill and luck from Inspiring Song, as well as the attack stance, that should be enough to get 100 hit here. You're getting it now if you keep going with parry. Oh, actually, I didn't know she had the Dark Mage talent. Yeah, so let's like trade the Vuln to you. Right. Drop parry off. Grab the Vuln. Use the Vuln. Pull 2 stabs at a convoy. A heal for myself and a mend for Felicia. And then just use the heal on Xander. She only gives cab, but he has cab, so she gives her second class. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. And then hopefully, I understand that I only have 24 defense, but between the attack stance and the skills, this should be enough, right? I could have given the Bronze Lance, but I actually really want to do this, and then I also need to make sure that you have the hand axe equipped. That way nobody attacks you and lunges you out the way and causes a huge problem. Right? And yeah, this is looking pretty good. As a matter of fact, Camilla just had 100 to begin with, like, anyway. So the attack stance had it one way or another. Not bad. Go us. Hope it looks like they won't be attacking me. It looks like they won't even be moving. But Saizo will still move. So I should be ready for that to happen. Probably, I guess I has to mend with Felicia. Okay, I don't need the strategist here, right? 31. Yeah, nobody, like, actually does damage to that. Although, if you get... There's no way he, like, lunges here, right? 17 plus 9 is 26. And yeah, he sees 0 expected damage. So he won't lunge me. Thankfully for me, he won't lunge. That's crazy. They give them all these skills, but then they also give them AI to make them not use the skills. That's crazy. And then what happens here? Yeah, 26. Once again, if they had seen it, they might be able to see, like, oh, I can debuff and Grizzly wound them to death, but they don't see it for some reason. Probably, therefore, I just want to heal Corrin, because it looks like I'm really getting in here now. So probably I just want to mend Corrin. And using, like, a heal staff maybe was better there, but... Let's separate, no reason not to. Okay, none of the enemies move. That's crazy. Actually wild. It would have been pretty inconvenient. If they had. It's just a Master Ninja, right? Golly. Okay, she's a bit good. Let's see what else we can get done, though. Like, there's a bunch of other units I have. They can earn EXP, too. Like, what if I have Korin go over here and start, like, fighting some of these jokers? There's quick draw and the other skill. And I don't mind just, like, getting this hit, right? Just make some progress here. Become very aggressive. It's not like these guys can even, like, attack me. I guess he can attack Saizo. Oh, no. Like, it's gonna get one-routed on the counter, won't he? 31 minus 8 is 23 by 2. Yeah, they just kill him. Okay. Yeah, so I don't really need to worry about that. Meanwhile, I go here. I guess, like, you do attack me, but, I mean, so... Also, what could actually happen here is I could use the hand axe just for a chip, and then pair Felicia into Korin. Korin gets +1 move, flies down here, gets the kill EXP, and then Azura pairs into Keaton, moves down and dances, and then Korin goes up here because this is really the guys that I want to fight with Korin this turn. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Could be better. Should have gotten her Heartseeker. Oh, Camilla. Yeah, I just never made those two detours. Ooh. And then do it like this, right? I guess in theory I could double miss. I feel like pretty mentally prepared for that, though. For that outcome. Golly, I just want to get rally speed, man. And then what? It's like pass parry back to Xander. Have him run up here and just start throwing javelins at people. Makes sense to me. Unless I want to, like, put Leo here. Actually, that seems pretty good, right? Put Leo or, like, Nyx here, right? Have them fight this guy. 24 speed. 16 speed. Maybe Nyx. There's not some crit problem, right, with Nyx? Defense 9. If you use the fire, you have, like, a lot. Or the emblem, rather. Yeah, if you use the forged fire, you should be fine. Isn't that right? I go here with a javelin and just, like, throw it. Get some chip. Oh, speaking of which, by the way, I was thinking about this with the deal, but when I came back, I just wanted to do the whole thing. But as far as the deal goes, so far in my mind, it has not been very, like, inconvenient to earn more weapon rank, right? Like, I understand that there have been some times where, like, literally I just haven't been able to do the thing that I want to do because I don't have the weapon rank, but so far it actually hasn't been very inconvenient feeling. It's like, I'll just get the weapon rank and use whatever weapons I have. Even being in, like, E rank with Korn on the last map, it was evidently just fine, you know? Yeah, I think I go here, pull out the fire, get my defense rallied. I go up to a 25 plus, 12 plus 7 defense, so 16 defense with 25. And then you do 30. You have some crit. I think with the 10 Sev, though, you're just fine. Could you get lunged? You could. And then where would that put you? Here? Doesn't matter. Yep, and then we transfer you over, rally the defense. So the only rank that matters is D, so you get to use the throwables. Yeah, although I actually haven't taken advantage of the E to D yet on this. I guess I got the Iron Lance out now, which is actually just the worst forged bronze. Maybe I should have given this to Xander a moment ago. Also, I think running up here actually, like, triggers the other set of reinforcements. What is the other set of reinforcements, anyway? Let me look at it again. Northern border, southeast corner, automaton, mechanists from the southeast corner. What does that mean? Here? It seems manageable. Yeah, I don't mind triggering the reinforcements. Boom! Right, activate the guard gauge. Nyx gets some EXP. Seems pretty good. There isn't any, like, random chance of crit here, right? That I'm just running into? Oh, is Nyx getting doubled? No. Okay, cool. Like, there isn't some complete and horrible flaw to this plan. I just take 14, you know? How much do I do on the counter as well? Do I do at least 16? Actually do. Okay, easy. Even if I were to. No, let's just get in there. We get 5 for a hit, man. That's actually a lot. And then, yeah, I just run up here, and these guys have 22 speed. I have 28 speed. Yeah, it should be easy. I just, like, start taking these guys out. I could have paired Keaton in here, actually. Maybe that would have been better. Hard to say. This is just a better square. Yeah, the other one is attacked by the ninja. For, like, no reason. Like, there's just no benefit to letting that happen. Got Mizuki in there. Mizuki's been okay so far. They're coming right at us, yo. 776. Check it out. No! Dude, Saizo's going in, by the way. Get in there, Saizo. Boom! Wait, they just, like, freaking break into a million pieces. What on earth? Double on the counter, easy peasy. Yeah, and this should proc the last set of reinforcements, so.
It's over.
Pretty easy. We're getting, like, a lot of EXP from this, by the way. I wouldn't have expected level 2
right.
Falcon to get, like, what was that, like 23? From that. By the way, strength, speed, defense, insane level up. Yeah, don't get doubled. Nothing bad happens. OMG. Okay, it's disabling the Caltrops. What happens if you 1v1 this Mechanist? You actually destroy him. Holy smokes. Right? I mean, 31 minus 17, 14 by 2. Yeah, and then you kill him again on the next turn? Okay, makes sense to me. What's going on down here? We have silver shurikens and saws and big saws. And then we also have 5 fellows up here. There's a silver katana, wakizashi, dual katana. Wakizashis. Actually, the silver katana isn't threatening Xander, right? No, he's fine. Okay, cool. What about dual katana? Because this is, it's gonna be what, +2 damage? So, +4 actually, rather. So, +6, so 31. I think he actually still... Yeah, he still just blocks it. So as long as I can get Xander, like, to a choke point, we should be good. Then that leaves basically this entire thing over here to just, you know, can our guys deal with it? So I think the answer is yes. right? In there. Mizuki is like mostly in range. We can get Baruka and Kaze in there as well. Actually, there's Baruka who... How much does the Kaze pair up give? 4 speed? If she goes here, then Mizuki can actually use this to... Okay, how many things do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. And if I want to just like stand and fight, what does that even look like? Actually, this is like just a way better attack than any of those other things I have access to. Is that even true? Wow, I'm 1 short. This doubling. Anyway, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and I have basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, really, I have 2 attacking units. I have 2 good ones. What I could do is I could like rally the defense and then just have Benny sit somewhere. That's always an option. Or I could use Keaton as well. Isn't that true? Only 21 defense. How'd that happen? There's also, if I find a way to put a different pair up on Nyx, like if I get a plus speed pair up, then this does 1 round. Well, it doesn't actually 1 round because I need the plus magic from Leo as well. There's no like 1 tile wide choke point that I can just like very obviously abuse here. Unlike with the prior situation. I can at least get this guy easy, right? That's the easy part of the turn, right? Is taking out this guy. Probably some kind of like Camilla in front, Benny there too. Like some setup like this, where you're in front with the Beast Rune, you get your defense rallied. If you lose the Benny pair up, what do you have? Weakened -3, okay, gotcha. You lose 6, actually. That's a lot to lose. Actually, if you get hit by the defense pair, the Silver Shuriken's actually a lot of damage. What about Benny in front with the Camilla pair up? On the back, yeah. That makes sense to me. 31, and then with the pair-up being gone, it actually goes down to 29, which I think is still plenty. Yeah, I mean, some of these guys can do damage to it, but they don't need to do... Like, they need to do a lot of damage to Benny, because it's Benny. And then once I put, Tactician and whatnot here... Golly, everyone's like 1 short on the speed. There's also disabling these caltrops to... No, that doesn't actually help. I was thinking about running over here, but then they just have access to this square to attack her from. I'm thinking about using this tile and this tile. I could also just run, you know, that's an option. I could just get out of here. Or I could move down here and dance with Xander. That makes sense. I mean, there's like, what, 3 guys and 2 mechanists? How hard can it be? My offensive options are a bit poor, really. There's also just like dancing Camilla and like getting a kill here. If I attack with Corrin, you have 17 defense. 10 by 2. Like, what if I just kill a bunch of them? I don't need to kill all of them. I just need to kill very many of them. What if I do that? Mizuki goes in here. Takes out this guy. Giving Camilla some weapon rank, even. And then actually, Kaze can get a pretty big hit on this guy. Right, because what I can do is I can pair Kaze into Baruka, have Baruka go to this square, switch to Kaze, transfer Baruka over, and then I get a big attack with a Mizuki dual strike as well. Let's figure out which Mizuki weapon is best against these guys, just ahead of time. Looks like Steel Bow. And then does this actually work? So 21 from the Steel Dagger versus 11, so 10 by 2. He is on a pillar. It's actually 9 by 2, 18, and then however much extra. We still have rally defenses, by the way, so we should be good. Yeah, I think we'll be fine here. All things considered. I still have a dancer, and I still have the option to wheel Xander all the way back around in case I'm like, oh my gosh, this like totally sucks. Yeah, but let's use the bronze bow for this to begin with. Mizuki gets an easy kill. Right? I do need to, like, literally kill everybody who could be ever possibly in this square, however. Probably Steel Shuriken is just better. It applies a bigger debuff, too. I guess maybe that I apply a debuff at all is probably best. Where's my Steel Dagger, actually? The extra hit would be kind of nice here, low-key. Should have calculated whether or not I actually need this extra damage for anything. I mean, maybe I do it for Camilla lunging. Because that says Poison Strikes, that is included in his damage, yeah, for the chip. I mean, the thing is like, after the Iron Dagger hits and this happens and he gets a debuff, I don't really see how anybody who is in range wouldn't be able to then kill, right? So I'm actually just pretty confident. There's even stuff like Keaton transferring Azura over to Kaze so that someone else can go and transfer Azura out and dance somebody. There's stuff like that, right? Although actually that's always an option for people to transfer Azura out of Keaton. What even is the debuff here? Can I check him? I guess I can from here. Defense 3. It's like a bunch of... It's like the same thing, really. I'll just use the iron. I guess the bronze is actually speed. Didn't I say I was like one short on speed on all these benchmarks? I kind of did, didn't I? I mean, what am I going to do with that? Like, have Felicia come down here and do the follow-up? Off the bronze dagger? I mean, like, the steel isn't killing anyway, so I guess it could crit. Right? If I crit off the iron dagger, it's the same. I'll just use the iron. Boom! Yeah, like, freaking everybody can get this. Right, surely. I'm kind of attracted to some kind of play that just, like, lunges Camilla in here. Gunter and Camilla both lunge with axes equipped. The problems are just solved, right? Is that necessarily true? I think Gunter, from the remaining enemies, could get wrecked. 29 minus that, so 9 by 2. Looks okay, actually. But there's also the counterattack that he'll inevitably take. There's lunge here. This looks actually pretty fine. I'll find a way to get him an axe later, right? Actually, so... There's attack this way. Do I have axes in convoy? I have a couple. I could use, like, iron axe here, right? So I could lunge iron axe onto here. Kill this guy with Corrin. That's part of it. And then Camilla, with her axe equipped, lunges here. Does Camilla live the resulting silver shurikens? I think so, without any rally. Probably, like surely, right? Also, I still have a dancer. I didn't even mention that part. But I still have one of those. There's also stuff like I could transfer Leo over to Gunter in order to get more defense, right? It does make this hit a little bit harder. If I do have the axe equipped, then what is this coming in from the silver shuriken? This is 19 plus 10, so 29. So it's 9 by 2. And then after the silver shuriken debuff, it's 13 by 2, which I think kills Gunter. What about 9 by 2 plus 13? So if I counterattack with like a hand axe equipped. Another option is Camilla could lunge this guy. And then that way it's only one mechanist, and then it's the one guy with the saw. And I maybe just like use the dance in order to kill that one guy with the saw, right? Which, by the way, I could also just do this kind of thing where I kill this way. Dance. Lunge here, lunge here. Or no. Go with Camilla. Go with Corrin. Go with Camilla lunge. I say this as though it's just like obviously happening, but it probably is, right? I mean, like I literally get this. So probably I literally get this one too. Yeah, okay. And then there's just the one guy. Yeah, it's kill with Camilla here. Not with lunge, just kill. Go with Corrin. Probably pull a bronze axe out of there. Maybe I deliver some other axes to you via Corrin. And then it's lunge down on the other guy. Pretty much any sorts of defense resolves that. Yeah, I could also just, like, kill the 4 of them. I'm pretty sure this play kills 4. I could preserve my guard gauge if I do this. Yeah, makes sense to me. So... Or no, that's not even true. Okay. I guess I get extra Nixie XP if I do this. So kill, or so hit, kill. No, this is kill first, okay. Hit with Nyx. Kill with Camilla. Dance with Azura. Go with Corrin, maybe giving some axes to Camilla, who knows. This does need to work, but probably if I have an axe equipped, it will. Right, like, probably. Like, if I have the bronze axe equipped, he probably just has 100 hit here. There's also, like, trading Kaze to the bronze shuriken, for example. Actually, no, apparently he needs the iron for this. Adjacency gives you 100 hit as well. Wait, what's adjacency give 100 hit? I'm missing something here. Camilla's, I mean. For Gunter. Camilla's 97 merit now. If Nyx were adjacent, it would be 100. Oh, I see. Yeah, then let's go ahead and do this.
I'll fight too.
I always forget that there's like the additional support point system. And we remember, without a lunge, right? Okay, there we go. So 100 hit. I guess I already just know that Gunter is using the Bronze Axe anyway, right? And again, this preserves the guard gauge.
Poor thing.
Oh. Savage Blow, it procced. OMG. Insane.
Remain calm.
Let's go, Gunter. Gunter EXP. And a Gunter level, actually. Get in there. That's what you get. Defense, easy peasy. Sorry, and we get Swordbreaker. So to be clear, by the way, if the enemy is using a sword katana, my own weapon just doesn't matter, right? Oh, golly, all those skills are so good. Which one do I get rid of? I guess Strength +2. Maybe. Lunge has been pretty handy. By the way, did I click lunge here? I actually don't remember. If you do the lunge command and then you unequip lunge on that, you still lunge, right? I think you do. Surely you do. What if elbow room is just worse than strength +2? Nah, surely strength +2 is better. It is all worse than the other one. I've never come across that situation where you lunge and then unequip lunge. You're probably just thinking, like, why would I ever unequip lunge? It's like the 3rd time or something I've used it since I realized my waifu suggested like 9 in a row. I don't need to... I can literally just access Convoy if my stuff is in any way insufficient. Unsatisfactory, I guess.
We can do this together.
Right.
Just in time. I'll protect you.
Sorry.
Then what? Dance for Camilla. Camilla maybe grabs an axe from Convoy, maybe doesn't, and then lunges. Although lunging is like kind of whatever here. Actually, not lunging is better, right? Because lunging doesn't eliminate his ability to attack Corrin, and then I'd rather be on this square than this square, because it's just closer to everything else. So I'd rather not lunge. You could attack Corrin, but who cares, right? Corrin is totally fine. And nobody dies to Mechanist, so we're good. And then Xander tries to make his way up to the north. I guess Xander could just get in here and start, like, hitting people, right? That's an option. But probably finding some way to choke these guys off so that they don't bother me is more important. Yes, let's go, Saizo.
Die.
I kind of wish he hadn't killed here. He's too good. That way he would remain in place, right? 6x2 on Gunter. Oh no. What is it 6x2? Oh, he has his weapon triangle advantage. Yeah, I would have actually preferred for Saizo to remain in place for a little bit longer. It's actually a bit of a shame. And now, I guess we're gonna be in like a big scramble to get over here. Easy peasy. Steel Lance with the Camilla kill? OMG. You're not a beast for the purposes of beast foe, right? No, okay, I don't have effective damage. I was just curious. You do get plus speed from the pair up. Golly, you actually get a lot of speed from the pair up. Silver Shuriken kind of owns you, so let's not do that. They are mounted, but they're not a beast. Yeah. I kind of want to get my fellas up here quick as I can, right? This doesn't seem too bad, and then actually I give the kill to, like, Kaze or something. Camilla lunge through the wall time. Oh, she does actually have that option. I totally missed it. And this seems like a good start, and then Kaze just gets the kill. He surely has a way to get 100 hit. Yeah, look at that, easy peasy. I guess we could crit here. Would I rather fire? No, I'd rather Brinalder, surely. I don't know if he needs to rally before or after the thing. Probably after is better, because then Gunter is further north. Ooh, don't click that button. Yeah, like I could be here rather than here. It also puts the Samurai on this square. And then my other units can get some EXP going over there and killing it, right? He doesn't have Vantage, right? Okay, just making sure. One of the enemies had Vantage. I didn't want to get completely wrecked, right? This is going to delay our getting the chest in the bottom right, but, like, it'll be fine. Yeah, there's no, like, Vantage or anything goofy like that that stops this kill from working, surely.
That was a good fight.
Another level on Kaze. He's level 19 now? Sure. Yo, strength. I'll take it. HP, strength, skill, speed. Very good level. What's even the point of all this Kaze stuff? I was trying to get him to marry Baruka. He, like, has not been doing that, not even a little bit. So actually with this, you just don't do damage to him anyway. This is... Those within 2 spaces lose up to 20% HP after any combat this unit initiates. Is that before or after I launch to the new spot? At this point, Baruka might just marry Mizuki. I mean, it'd be pretty good. What's Mizuki's kid? If they're anything near as good as Mizuki, holy smokes. Right? Surely I'll be able to deal with them. Like, come on, guys, come on. Surely I can figure out a solution to this guy. Miss, whatever. So it happens first, and then I move to my new position. Good to know that's how that works. Probably get this kill here and then dance and then just send Corrin forward, right? I say get this kill. If I miss, then like I dance and do something different. Like, come on. How hard can it be?
I'll help you.
Surely we should just be able to get in here. Yeah, see, if we miss, we should just be fine. If we miss twice, if we miss all 4 times, rather, we're in a lot of trouble. I don't have like a random hand axe or something in convoy, do I? Oh no, Azura's gonna get injured. This could also just be a Mizuki kill. In theory, right? How important is it actually to get Corrin over here? It's like, kind of whatever. I mean, compared to the other goal of getting Corrin EXP, he's probably gonna get a lot of EXP over here anyway. I guess there are guys with Wakizashi and Lunge that could maybe attack Saizo. And that's something I should be thinking about, perhaps. If I just attack them first. Like, if I move over here, and then the Swordmasters move first, and I'm able to attack them, then surely that's just better. None of the Silver Katanas move, right? They also, like, barely do any damage to me. Even if they do damage to me, they're, like, it's so little that I just, like, whatever. Let's just get the EXP. Like, the whole purpose is to get EXP, right?
Shall we?
All right.
Right? Yo, we have Swordbreaker, actually. There's a lot of avoid. We could be using Swordbreaker against these guys. What is this? Hunting by Daybreak? Okay, yep, so I can go ahead and hit some of the Wakizashi guys with steals. Oh, Saizo just clears the forest anyway. That was, like, kind of a problem in my mind. I was like, man, I kind of want to just, like, deal with this. This is all floor, right? I guess you do a Flame Shuriken to hit on my res. It seems pretty deadly too, actually, all things considered. Yeah, running Camilla up here seems like a bit short-sighted, to be sure. Just pass him Leo and he's fine. Oh, true. Although this could be giving me some Nyx Leo support if I actually go up here and fight. How many combats have these guys done? I can't actually remember if they've done 5. I feel like it's like 2 or 3. I don't think it's been 5, is my point. Also, like, he literally just needs to do it by the end of the chapter. I don't think I'm killing literally next player phase. I don't think I'm winning the chapter literally next player phase, so I think I'd rather keep what I've got. Maybe they deal damage to the Silver Katanas after I lose, what's it called, Chivalry? They literally lose Weapon Triangle, though. 12 plus 7 is 29. Yeah, get out of here. Or not Weapon Triangle, Weapon Rank. Like, the actual threat here is that they move somewhere, and then Saizo attacks them, and then they lunge Saizo, and then Saizo dies. That's the actual threat. That's the thing that could literally go wrong right now. I do it anyway. Do you have lunch? No. So actually, if I run up here and I lunge you, then the best this guy can manage is... What will hit first, the lunge or the debuff? The best that this guy can manage is lunging me this way, which is still not in range of Katara. Yeah, but what happens first, debuff or lunge? By the way, how much damage is this going to be? With +2, 35 minus 30, yeah, 5. By 1 or by 2? 5 by 1? Yeah, get out of here. Actually, maybe a bit more. I could actually win. If they debuff first and then debuff the defenses, then actually that could kill me. So I should probably not do that. Also, one thing I would think about is, what if I just got the Dragon Vein somehow? I mean, I think I would rather just start cleaning up some of these guys. Preparing the way for eventually getting in here. Actually, I could just have you attack like Mizuki. Well, not there, because that would get lunged. Right? Yeah, just do it like this. 19 speed, 22 speed, yeah, whatever. Give Baruka some axe strength while we're at it. I think you get kill stolen by Saizo there. Let's go here. It doesn't accomplish much with Camilla, but I mean, it denies Saizo's attacking square. Just run up this way. Would love to disable this trap, but oh well. Is there any way I could just like put Keaton on the ground? Actually, I could switch and then have you go up here, grab Azura, and then dance for Keaton. That would help. Going here looks like it'd be fine. I mean, we're on the Caltrops, so we lose HP, but oh well. Do the Caltrops affect flyers? I actually don't know. Mizuki might actually take 0 now. That's a shame, actually. Yeah, now that he's on the ground. This is the first time that the enemy's not attacking 0 is inconveniencing me, even a little bit. Although I could just start, like, 1v1ing this guy with Camilla, right? Or not with Camilla, with Haruka. Actually, this seems okay. Let's do it. Surely Baruka doesn't die, right? I guess she could get, like, freaking quintuple crit, right? We do get EXP on Baruka. We don't have to get support, actually. What's the point? Oh, let's go. Saizo sets up the kill. Thanks, bro. Easy. So I do get wrecked by the Caltrops. Caltrops are really sharp. Yeah, they're so sharp they hit flyers. The Caltrops aren't that sharp. What happens here? Any lungers in chat? Do I just counterattack these guys with Mizuki? They have steel shurikens, actually. They don't even double. I mean, Mizuki may just die, though, is the issue. I guess if I rally his defense, he should be okay. He goes up to 21. This room has special AI. I do not know the exact behavior, but it's not the standard AI the rest of the enemies have. Oh, I see. But I kind of do want to just, like, kill one of them with Steel Axe, you know? I want to get started. Oh, I didn't bring the mini bow, huh? But, like, you know, get my stats rallied here, yeah? And to, like, go here with Camilla, dance with Azura. We go in and we, like, lunge kill a Master Ninja. We could maybe kill with Baruka here. We could mend, or I could heal with Korin, actually. Heal with Korin seems a bit better. Let's just get the Wakizashi guys dead one by one. And then that way, honestly, I can just, like, have Korin run in here and, like, hoover up all these guys. We'll be good to go. Let me just see whether or not I hit this. Seems important.
You're right where
Do I hit it? Easy crit. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad.
How very amusing.
And you can't even go over here to provide the dual strike, right? Yeah, you can't. Actually, wouldn't I just rather get this kill with Baruka? Nah, Mizuki is, like, literally just better for getting the kill. As a matter of fact, levels on Baruka may be poor, because the moment I get a Master Seal, I might want to put her straight into whatever the class is that has Rally Strength. Like, I might just want her to get Rally Strength as soon as possible. And so earning another level might actually be counterproductive to that goal. Advantage! Oh my gosh, I got debuffed. I mean, actually, though, I did get debuffed, like, for real. 17, so you lose your weapon rank. You actually get -1 somehow, because I have a really high bow rank. I don't know how that happened. So it's actually 22. 21 minus that is 4. 4 by 1. Especially because it's an even-numbered level. Yeah, I think actually having her earn a level up here would be counterproductive. If I recall, he did have 100 hit. With the Steel Axe on this guy. It actually wasn't. Do I have a plan for if I fail? Where's the bronze axe? So because I don't have a plan for if I fail, I actually kind of just want to sit here with the hand axe equipped. I if I use fumble better. Yeah, I no longer actually have a strategy for if I fail. Like, if I go here... Okay, so here's the thing, right? If I go here and I lunge and it kills, right? Then that's great. If I go here and I lunge and it doesn't kill, then it's actually really bad. Because now this guy gets extra movement and can attack Zura, can attack Korin. Is that actually bad? I guess it's the fact that there's two people who can attack Mizuki is maybe bad. I think I'd actually rather just sit. Okay, here's the thing. Does sitting ever, like, fail? Does anything bad happen if I do this? This guy runs up and lunges at me. Now Camilla's here. And? I'm extremely doubtful that they would attack Mizuki in that scenario. They would prefer, like, Azura and Korin is the point. I mean, the thing is that this just works, right? I think they would attack Camilla. Oh, the special AI. I mean, they do, like, 0. I mean, I guess she has a debuff on her, but... In any case, like, this just works. Just sitting here with the hand axe out. Like, this never goes wrong under any circumstances, so I think I'll do this. Unless there's some crazy thing that I just forgot to take into consideration. Watch what they actually do is they do some crazy lunge where they make Katara die, and then I lose the Master Seal. That would actually be big brain. We realize that us being alive is actually beneficial to you. These guys, like, kind of don't really matter. I don't know. Once the other Wakizashi guy is down, then I'll probably just start, like, attacking these guys over the wall with Leo and Nyx. Just building up this support. Let's do it this way. Like, nothing goes wrong under this plan. Could I maybe, like, pull a heal out of Convoy and use one of those? I do have a one-use heal. Maybe I should have saved that. Katara is his own faction, though. He has no reason to sacrifice himself for the Hoshidan cause. Oh, true. Yeah, the in-lore explanation doesn't make sense, and the AI reflects the lore, right? There's Saizo. Alright, if this hits, then it changes what I am and am not allowed to do. Easy peasy. Getting, like, as much for a hit as he is for a kill. Golly,
Not
man.
enough.
Strength speed res. Well, there's Defender. +1 all stats, boys. Actually, that's, like, really good. I actually really like Defender. +1 all stats. Very simple. I'll take it. You can equip the Fire for more accuracy here. Although I think that actually doesn't change anything about the dual strike. Like, I think it's the same result either way. If this fails, I have Shelter, right? He is kind of an almighty throne over here, huh? A little bit inconvenient. What the heck is my bronze axe +1? Here it is. Actually, where's the silver axe? The silver axe had better hit than steel axe +1. By 5, yeah. How impactful is that? Barely. Did Mizuki not die in chapter 14? If you're talking about chapter 15, the one where you get Xander, I reset. Because we can't leave Mizuki behind, right? Come on. Ain't no way. Chapter 16. Yeah, that one. I forget the chapter numbers.
I can support you.
Okay, that missed. It didn't attack is actually kind of interesting. This didn't embarrass myself. Oh, I remembered wrong. Actually, what was chapter 14? Maybe Mizuki did die in 14? Which one was that? Oh, the second one's, yeah, Silas died in 14. Yeah, 14 is the map where Silas died. Gotcha. 14 is the Opera House, Archidokes. These guys just aren't coming at me. By the way, 27 defense is still enough, I think. Yes, 27 defense is actually still enough. Actually, what's going on here? Well, you do 8? Uh-oh. I better watch out, because Poison Strike and Grizzly Wound, and then Poison Strike and Grizzly Wound, and then the Swordmaster attacking is actually lethal. I should watch it. Kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Master Seal. We didn't Convoy Warp it, unfortunately. I guess, like, he's the only guy who really wants to use a Master Seal, though, you know? Actually, isn't everybody else promoted? I guess Keaton. It could have, in theory, been Keaton, right? Baruka Erasure? Oh, true. Wait, yeah, we need to promote Baruka. Unironically, though, I think we do. Actually, don't we need a Heart Seal for that? That's like a 2-step plan. I guess maybe there's no, I was about to say there's no downside towards getting, like, rally defense sooner, except I don't think we're gonna get, like, rally defense and the fighter levels, or the fighter skills. So I think I would rather just actually Heart Seal her immediately, right? I think that's actually the better play there. Guys on the train are actually, like, kind of problematic, low-key. Actually, do I have, like, a Forged Iron or something in this convoy? I could also, like, maybe put Felicia here for inspiration and then use the iron. One level in Wyvern there's no downside. Getting 2 would delay rally strength. Oh, that's true. Like, how long until they get a Heart Seal, then? I guess that's the question. Is Sizer gonna steal any kills? No. He's awesome, that Sizer. He's just gonna go and get these Caltrops and then these Caltrops, right? Surely. He's been pretty handy, man, clearing out all the traps. Honestly, pretty thankful for Sizer. I think I had him in jail for an appropriate amount of time, though. Hope you're doing well today, bro. What's up, Liquid Metal Slime? Been pretty well so far. Why am I getting this, actually? I should try to with Harry, with Nyx. Whatever. Lance Rank on Xander. Right? Yeah, we can just start hitting with these two now. Occupy the tiles here so that Sizo doesn't get any random kills. Let's think about this situation, though. Maybe attack Kataro with your archer. I can't do that right now. Also, I don't have an archer. To be honest, I think I'd probably just go for it. Then what? So imagine I go for it, right? By some definitions, Mizuki's still there. Dang, how tanky is this girl? Who, Camilla or someone else? I mean, it's this chapter, right? So, like, nobody does any damage. So if this misses, then what? What's my play? Probably get this kill with Mizuki. Well, I say kill, but, like, really it's kind of... It's a bit of a process. Nobody else is really in position to assist me with it. What are these debuffs, anyway? Oh, you're still weakened a little bit from the Steel Shuriken that you fought earlier. There's also, like, what if I just give you some plus strength here? Like, what if I have Gunter pair up here? Right? And then we just attack this guy. That seems, like, pretty good, actually. Then I get the plus 15 hit as well. That seems like actually very, 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 very strong. Forceful partner is good. Yeah. I'm kind of discovering that right now. After I do that, let's assume that I kill. Actually, I really shouldn't. This is actually less likely to hit than some of the other plays I've come up with so far. Because I actually got to hit 2 90s, whereas this I just got to hit the 1, right? I guess, so what I could do is I could put the Silver Axe in her inventory. And the Silver Axe is just some extra hit, right? That's really just what it represents to me. And then I could pair into Gunter. Then Gunter still has the ability to fly up, switch, and kill this guy. It's a bit of an unga-bunga move, but, you know, good work. Also, you just do a crap ton of damage to me. Holy smokes. But there's stuff like Dance for you, so you go to 29. Give you the pair up, yeah. There's an option where Benny is dropped north by an ally, Camilla attack lunge. Gunter shelter him left, Corrin attack with Gunter dual strike. I could do that with somebody. That didn't occur to me. I could also just, like, delay by a turn in order to set that up with, like, even more accuracy. The Fierce Mian actually is enough, right? The dual strike plus the Fierce Mian, right? So if, like, Mizuki drops that north, and then Gunter with the shelter. I guess the issue is there any risk here? Probably not with the Benny pair up. The Benny pair up is probably enough defense that Gunter doesn't die. And then, yeah, Corrin also has enough there. Maybe the issue with that suddenly becomes the Master Ninja plus Katara could kill Corrin. That could be the issue then. This is actually, like, a rather large amount of damage coming in, especially because there's, like, not only just the debuffs, but there's also, like, the Grizzly Wounds and whatnot. Now, I think that was a weakness of the other play I was considering. Actually, no, the other play I was considering was some kind of, like, lunge here into Azura, pair into Felicia, and to go here and kill this guy in, like, the same manner. That's kind of what I was considering. Yeah, I'm thinking if Corrin is just here, like, with no pair up, then probably the combo of this guy and this guy just kills, I believe. 34. That's 17 to me, and then I'm at 13. Azura can get a pair up to him somehow, probably. Like a Baruka one. True, Azura hasn't been allocated yet. When Benny is in the back position, he's not providing Fierce Mian, right? Probably I cast a Mend on Gunter, just so that he doesn't die to this. And then somehow we get a Baruka pair up to Corrin. And then that should be enough. 27 speed is not doubling me, correct? Yeah, that's correct. Azura did not work from the back. Benny... Oh, auras do not. I misread your thing. Benny needs to be on the field. Makes sense, makes sense. With the Forceful partner, what is this? Oh, by the way, I should be clear. I wouldn't just be taking the thing from the guy, but I would also be taking the counterattack from the Swordmaster, most likely. In addition to all that. So all of a sudden, like, now that I'm remembering that I suddenly take this debuff, and also this counterattack, most likely. This play is suddenly looking much less attractive to me, all of a sudden. Guess Corm need to be the one to get danced. Yeah, and this one. Here's an option is I could just kill the guy and try to win the chapter. Well, I say just, but you know, it would be a bit of a process. What if I go for it? Just with the Steel Axe. And I come up with some kind of plan if I hit, and I come up with some kind of plan if I miss. How hard can it be? Just hit easy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Isn't that just how it works? If I miss, what do I do? That's the big question, right? Once you're off the tile, I get a lot more accuracy, right? I can also use Forceful Partner to... Okay, here's the thing. If he's off the tile, then literally a Forceful Partner just does it, right? Then what? The unfortunate part after that is... that how do I not just fall victim to the exact same thing where I get lunged and then hit, right? Maybe the reason that I don't fall victim to the exact same thing is that No. I only double this guy because of Darting Blow. So that doesn't even work. I could Inspiring Song myself. That way I can't get lunged by this guy. Does the Steel Shuriken here? This actually debuffs my strength. That's a problem. Or just not go for them? I don't know. I mean, I gotta kill them at some point, right? Not actually true. I could put a plus speed pair up on this woman and then just, like, hit this guy. Also, they just seem, like, so killable, you know? Because you're kind of just asking for it. I don't have Rally Dex. Oh, no! Or Rally Skill. What a shame. What about finding some way to take this guy out? I have a dual club somewhere. Right? Where's my dual club, anyway? What if this is the guy that I kill? Or that I lunge? Because if I do that, then, like, there's literally no problem. Yeah, where's my dual club? Here it is. And then I just get a pair up with more speed, like Keaton, for example. I could probably double after the Inspiring Song. Yes, so probably go over here. Or to this tile, rather. Actually, hold on. I can literally make it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So go over here. I get the Keaton pair up. I get danced. I get the dual club. And then I just hit this guy. Does launching on that named character make him move if you don't kill? Which named character? Moki's this guy? Between attacks on Fierce Man, Better Axe, Inspiring Song, 100% hit doubling, and Run Cannon, Katara seems extremely likely. Oh yeah, between using all that. Like if I wanted to. Lunge the Swordmaster with the dual club, Kataro. You can't lunge Kataro. He has no move. This is a rule. You can't lunge people who have no move. Yeah, I think it's lunging the Swordmaster with the dual club. Yeah, I was responding to someone else with Sleep when we changed liquid metal slime. I was responding to someone else who was suggesting to lunge Guitarro. But yeah, lunging this guy seems pretty safe, and then I don't die. Is that true? I get doubled weapon triangle, so it's actually 28 attack. I lose actually a lot from the pair up. Yeah, what about just killing Guitarro? So with this in defense set, I could just trade Camilla to a proper axe. True. Who would such a person be? I could trade the Gunter pair up to, or the Gunter pair up. I could trade the Benny pair up to Gunter. That's something I could do. And then I could, yeah, so what I could do is I could transfer the Benny pair up to Corrin, and then Corrin transfers the Benny pair up to Gunter. Heals Gunter. Gunter runs up here. He has enough defense. He just, actually, is that true? Honestly, once I kill this guy, probably what's going to happen is I actually would just do that, right? Just get the kill. Like, literally just pair Gunter into Corrin and then run up and kill this guy. Surely that's what I would do. Yeah, that actually just seems better. Cool. Let's get Bofo while we're down here. Okay, the Master Ninjas can actually attack quite a lot of people. The whole point of this group being here was to, I guess, like, maybe I do want to get these guys involved. Let me just keep these guys here. Although maybe going over here and trying to, like, grind EXP on these guys while I'm, like, actually dealing with a relatively difficult situation is, like, ill-advised. But now I can dual club lunge. Those guys are your weakest unit. Endgame is a huge unit check. Gotcha. That's actually the first time I've heard that. This is still actually uncertain to kill. Although probably what would happen is I would just have, Corn go up and do it. I'll learn that the hard way. Yeah. If you're not rescue cheesing. Gotcha. They are in terrain. That's actually kind of annoying, though. So imagine this fails. Probably what I do is... Corrin pairs into Gunter. Gunter goes here, switches, and then we just kill the Swordmaster. And I understand that means there's like a guy here and a guy here, but honestly we should be fine with the... Well, actually, are we going to be? With the pair up? This is what I'm, like, facing right now. I guess I don't get doubled, so, like, I'm actually just fine. I get hit, and then I get grizzly wounded and poison struck down, and then I get hit again. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm feeling very confident all of a sudden. Yeah, let's just use the dual club here. Wow, all my other weapons have some kind of, like, speed penalty. This should be fine. Okay. Aren't you pretty likely to die to whoever you attack? So what if I just leave you alive and then kill this guy anyway? This is transfer Corrin to Gunter. Go here, switch to Gorin and to Gunter Corrin, switch to Gorin in front, then hit a guy, right? Makes sense to me. I don't know what happens with, like, Felicia, Mizuki, etc. I just don't really know yet. I guess I could pair up here. No reason not to. I can run inside the room, even. I could provide an aura, or I could leave. It just seems better than being sat on this square for no reason, right? Yeah, just like 5 and then, you know, skills proc and then what, 9 or something? That seems like totally acceptable, right? You could also just be attacking Camilla, but there's no lunge, so I think just do it this way. This seems like totally acceptable, right? To kill this way. There's no vantage or nothing? Yeah. No lunge, no vantage. No, like, random surprises. We should be alright.
Sorry.
Highly, and we're getting actually a lot of progress toward rally speed as well.
This is my...
I wonder if I can, like, just go ahead and get the kill on, what's his name? Kataro. And then just get the rally. By the way, how bad is, like, running in here and just, like, stabbing this guy with a thing? Doesn't even seem that bad, all told. Right, we just get the Fierce Man in there. I think the enemy should have a random surprise skill that randomly turns into a new skill when you're through combat. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep you on your toes. Which ones would you be most afraid of at all times? Like, which one would have you, like, consistently looking over your back, you know? Counter a miracle seem most likely to cause issue? That's true. I guess the relevant Aegis of Pavis. Yeah, exactly. The relevant one between those two. Yeah, and like either way, we live, so we're super fine. Oh, these other Master Ninjas like kind of slow.
What should we do?
So by the way, I do know that they know to do a dual strike, but do they know to change their equipped weapon in order to set up for their dual strike? Like, for example, if Benny didn't have the Felicia pair up, right? Would Katara recognize that he needs to equip Flame Shuriken in order for this guy to go and have a better, like, dual strike? Would the AI recognize that or no? They can't see Felicia? Probably not. We can see if they change the equipped weapon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's get in there with Mizuki. And then these guys are just like, what, fighting these jokers up here? Oh, Kaze's still here. I said that's huge tech to trick Katara into using the flame. I guess it didn't matter. They wanted to attack Camilla anyway, right?
Don't be a crybaby.
Actually, is this gonna kill? Oh, no. Camilla's dead. It's okay, guys. We can carry on. We don't need Camilla, right?
Forget me.
We didn't switch over to the thing. We didn't need that anyway. Who was her husband gonna be? Benny. Wait, that's such a shame. Green unit down. Yeah. It's okay. We still have Xander, right? What did we not do? We didn't tonic, right? We didn't tonic going into the map, so we lost a unit. Every time I go into a map and I'm like, this is easy, free farmville, I lose a unit. It happened in, what, Chapter 11, Chapter 14, and this one? Wyvern Rider Caster, no? Yeah. Every time I'm like, easy, a unit dies. Maybe I should quit saying that about maps. Did he switch? He didn't switch. They just spotted the lethal. More like Omega F. Ah, it's just Camilla, right? So have Corrin and Xander. Actually, we lost Benny's husband, or wife. Benny needs a new wife, guys. As long as we have Benny, we should be fine. But yeah, we killed this guy. Anything else? I guess I should have done the math on that. Benny needs to try a new dating app? Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the first time that, like, a unit like that fell for no reason. True. Yeah, as long as we have these guys. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, like, we didn't tonic at all. So if we had just respected the map even a little bit and done that, we would have been, like, totally fine, right? Like, even a tiny bit. He needs to get more Riz. I should just kind of send this without really thinking about it. I probably should have thought about it some, because what if I miss, right? The thing I could have thought about is like, what if fighting the Swordmaster wasn't the right thing to do? Problem is that we didn't do enough drugs. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is what happens every time I go into like a quote-unquote free map, right? I just get complacent. I don't tonic. I'm like, let me save 600 gold, right? By not swallowing tonics. Okay, we can still get the Keaton Azura.
This one's not afraid to die.
There wasn't any,
It's over.
issue with, like... I shouldn't have lunged, right? Overconfidence is the greatest enemy? Yeah. We'll still at least get this pairing, right?
I'll do what no one else can.
Guess I might as well get some Leo XP. Ninja Land is almost over. Yeah. Like a lot like the other easy map. The strategic mistake was just not doing the weapon trade. I wasn't in position to do the weapon trade though, right? The tactical mistake as well. I would have had to not lunge to do the trade, right? Camilla was literally completely blocked off. Shouldn't have lunged then. To be honest, also like... Oh, but the ninjas were here. Is that Great Knight Xander? No, that's Paladin Xander. What if I just said like... what is it? Just like... rally defense and then lunge this guy. And just had a plan for like this ninja moving around. Like, who says I have to go and kill this ninja? What if this ninja acting is, like, totally not a threat? That's probably what I should have thought about, really. You know? That's what I should have done. It's, like, just considered what if, like, I lunge in there, and then if I miss, then I'm actually fine. I was make Xander a great knight, no one can stop me. Replace Camilla with Wyvern Mizuki. Yeah, actually, we need to do Wyvern Mizuki, exactly. Like, if I lunge here with, say, like, a hand axe or whatever, I think I don't die. Because also, these enemies... You know what it really should have been? No, I should have recognized, guys, the enemies literally don't see that they can attack me if they do 0 expected damage. The advantageous thing to have done would have been to go here with the hand axe, and then the enemies don't see... It doesn't matter that I die to poison strikes and debuffs and grizzly wounds. That's what it should have been, right? I should have seen, oh, if I have a hand axe, the enemies see 0 expected damage, and the enemies don't attack into 0 expected damage. That's what it should have been to begin with. Golly, yeah. Hey, it doesn't attack. Exactly. That's what it really was. I just didn't take advantage of the fact that enemies don't attack when they see 0 expected damage. If I had taken advantage of that, this would have been easy. We would have been out of here. But I didn't think to. That's actually, legitimately, that's what I should have done. I actually feel very silly for having not seen that now. Because it was like, it's literally so obvious. Like, you just run in there and then the enemy doesn't attack you. What are they going to do? They can't attack you. They won't attack you. Yeah, now that I say it out loud, it just feels like really silly and obvious. I feel like I could have just seen it. Yeah. Except chapter 25, where they do no matter what. Ooh, chapter 25 is going to be scary, because the enemies attack into 0 expected damage. Yeah, it feels really smart and dumb at the same time. Yeah, exactly. I could restore this position. They can see chain attack kills, but not 4C debuffs. Yeah, exactly. They're quite silly. Let's just get this kill with Leo, right? even though it doesn't get us the support points.
You have my aid.
Before I kill, I'll make the save, and then I'll try and see if there's like a save state from before, and I'll line up this position. And then probably next stream, I'll just like show the position and see like, okay, so actually which is, and again, like which is more compelling? To keep Camilla having done that, or to not keep Camilla? We'll see what we can do, right? Because like, it seems so completely obvious to me now that I've thought about it, like even a small amount. It's like, well, duh, of course that's what you do. We gotta find a way for Mizuki to take this guy out. Holy smokes. Oh no, Saito! He's attacking!
I can support you.
Yeah, this doesn't seem too bad, actually. We get some fierce Mia in there, holy smokes. I guess we lose the guard gauge if we do it that way. So broken self debuff is per combat or per attack? Per combat. Yo, my res is actually pretty small though. He probably just switches to flame. Right? And takes me out. Yeah, per combat. You didn't lose anyone else, did you? Nah, just Camilla. I do want to load the save state after the stream and just get to the position and then talk about what I should have done. Like, it just seems so completely obvious to me now. Like, I really should have just found that. We can actually just send it. There's no risk here, right? The reason is because we guard gauge, and also even after we dance with Azura, we can like run out here, send Corrin, and then shelter, and then like deep air as well. There's like a whole lot of stuff that we can do. And I'm pretty sure this guy definitely does more with the other shuriken than with this. Yeah, and then honestly, like, what if we just get in there? Like, what if we just fight him down? We save state here. Yeah, we got to get the kill with Mizuki, though, right? Don't we? Isn't that the rule? Oh, we literally just have lethal, right? There's no advantage. Yeah, easy. I guess we, like, dance for Keaton, whatever. We've earned, like, no support points here. Where is Camilla? Did I miss something? Camilla died. Yeah, Mizuki the GOAT. Get in there, bro. Yeah, no advantage, no nothing. Easy peasy. We got the kills.
Let's go.
Boom! Easy peasy. Get in there, Mizuki. Oh, I guess we could have gotten with Corrin for rally speed. It was actually better to train Corrin there, yeah.
That's it.
It's over. Wait, is Katara there dead? I didn't actually check the lore. There we go. So who did we get? Okay, we got a Kaze. Not a Keaton, though. Did we get a Kaze Baruka? We at least got a Kaze Baruka. Right? So, yeah. So, I'll keep this here. Right? And where was the other state I had? So I am curious, because this looks like it should be actually pretty easy to find the solution. Like, relatively far back, but actually not that much to do. Katara killed their dad is the lore. I see. Yeah, so if I did want to go back, then that should actually be really easy. Like, it was just, it's so painfully obvious out now that I think about it. Like, you literally just go here with a hand axe, then don't attack you because they do 0 expected damage. Right? Like, now that I think about it, it's like, obviously this is what you do. Right? If that's what you had. Yeah, I do actually gotta go. So, it's getting kind of late, I need some food, but we have all these. Oh, what was I doing? A Pyrrhic victory, yeah. They need to find someone to raid. That was pretty fun, though. Every time I go into a map and I'm like, this map is easy, I just, like, underestimate it. And I don't tonic, and then I die. Like, every time, literally all the deaths could have been prevented by tonic. Like, whatever. All 3 of them. Who do we raid? Raid Claire. Claire's playing some Zelda. You can also freeze one of them. Oh, I hadn't thought about freeze, yeah. Go drug your units and you'll like it, yeah. A lot of things I could have done there. Like, just began with the freeze, right? I just hadn't... I didn't think about freeze, not even a little bit, yeah. What was I doing? Sending you up to Claire's stream. Just playing Legend of Zelda. Anyway, guys, you were a great audience. Please be an equally great audience when you show up to Claire's stream. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.